So, right, session 26. Last time, you're right, you met Ilfa. So because you've teamed up with the crew, there's two of them, of the Quevedra's Pearl to find the lost shipment of goods belonging to the Wandering Wyvern, or well, the Wandering Wyvern was shipping. You sailed upriver, and on the way upriver, you heard a yelp coming from the floodplains, and you met Ilfa Vodovev, who is a eccentric alternative scientist, and she had got into trouble with the floods, and you found that she had been out looking for a very big bird called the Drogethan, which has had few, if any, sightings, but she believes that it might be around here somewhere. I told you a little bit about it, sold you some shirts, sold you some pins. Her shirts stuff has shown, but they say like protect the unknown. You found out that the Drogethan is what she calls an unknownable, which is just like a big old confusing bird. And there's other ones, there's lizards, and a big cat, I think she said, and they just kind of roam Lipari, but no one's ever really seen them, but she believes in them, with her little handmade tinfoil hat that she's got, because they're watching, as she told you all. I love your mug, Eleanor.
A long time. I think April got it for me a million years ago.
But yes, Ilfa aside, you carried on with your journey up river, up the Nortesma, and eventually you reached the, I suppose, crash site. Not crash site, that's not quite right, but the wreckage. Yeah, of the Wandering Wyvern. And you did a bunch of investigating, you scoped out the area, you discovered that there was kind of like loads of smashed boxes and loot from the shipment, and then found quite a few of the items that you needed to get, save the Chainmail of Resistance, the Warhammer of Thunder, Bags of Holding, and the Star Crystal. Those were the ones that you were not able to find. Finding them involved having to like dive down to the wreckage of the ship, look for stuff on land, and then just as we were finishing up and you realised that actually only the most expensive items had been taken, which is what they are, you found an orange feather on the ground near the wreckage, and that is where we left off. So who found the feather? I don't remember. Or was it just everyone?
I think it was Harvey.
I was going to say I don't think it was Harvey. Here, let me have a look. Whoever did the nature roll. Oh shit, that was me. It was Harvey.
Yeah, you are holding a very long, like kind of, I don't know, this long feather, orange, kind of like oily to touch, not soft, and kind of sharp, like where it's kind of oiled itself, I suppose, like a point, and kind of the tip of it is kind of pointy to touch.
Who's near me? Or are we all generally in the area?
Yeah, I think you're all sort of generally in the area.
I'm gonna go to Toki, because I know Toki's relationship with this crazy lady is special.
One way to describe it.
He'll say, Toki, does this look like a Drogethan feather to you? Please say no.
No.
Right.
It definitely, I mean, I don't know much about birds, but definitely an orange feather.
I think maybe we should not tell the crazy lady.
Oh, I would love that. I would love I would love
Let's
if you
just
didn't
deal
know.
with it just us.
You want to lie to this poor woman?
No, it's
Brother,
not lying if I just don't tell her. You weren't here last.
You were having a nap. I understand. You've been
She's-
through a lot, but
She said some very mean things about my theories about Galen. So
She what?
We don't fuck with
Stay with
her.
her. Should have thrown her back where she was.
That's what I'm saying.
well, I think she was trying to be helpful, I guess. I don't know.
By
Gave me some-
insulting your worship? No.
I show Wrath the what piece of A4 paper I've got with like
Yeah. She's got a big
some
pen.
next steps on it.
Yeah, she was talking
Written in
to.
Sharpie.
Yeah, it just says like it's sort of a very high level summary of Toki's work in big pen, and then like lines coming off it like a mind map. And I think it was like, I think she was like, she's written like, you need to believe yourself. Like,
It was like,
I
don't care what other people think.
yeah, all good advice, but in the context, it came out not.
Rewatch this. Sorry, have I been asleep for 2 hours? Is this yours?
I think you've been talking to
Yeah.
Ruben.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Do we think that Dragethan took all of the magic items? Or unrelated?
Do birds have a need for magic
Unrelated.
items? I would like it to be
I
unrelated.
don't see why Dragethan would need them. What's it going to do with a bag of holding? Hasn't got hands.
Are we really entertaining the fact that there might be a magical bird that no one else has seen that potentially has stolen magical items?
Absolutely.
Feather doesn't lie.
Oh.
Feather doesn't
We
lie.
did find that lizard thing as well.
Yeah, but that wasn't what she was looking for. She was just curious about it.
Wow.
But Wraith, how if it does exist, if the Drogathan does exist, how special will it be if we make the discovery and not the crazy lady?
Oh, so we're going to ruin her academic career.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Which
to
is
be
not
fair,
the
don't
sort of thing
see
that
my
I
academic
know
career.
usually.
I might be able to get on board with. That is a different scenario to what we've been discussing before.
Fucking dark. Jesus.
Well, now I'm really sad because if someone else found out the truth about Galen, that would make me really sad. So now now I'm foretelling her.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't have the mind of an academic, so maybe we leave the choice to Toki.
Oh,
I would not want Toki to be sad, but I don't think Toki is crazy, so it's a different
Aw,
game
thank you.
altogether. You're so welcome.
It's, by the way, is Harvey still soaking wet?
Yeah.
Just in his fancy binder.
I mean, I imagine Harvey
With
has
your
put
badge.
his clothes back on, but like his pants and binder are soaked. He's left the badge on, so now I guess his clothes are slowly soaking through.
What does the
Why?
band say again, just to remind the group?
We had to go, so the wreckage is in the water. Wraith and I went swimming to go get everything.
Sister, I never think I've seen you swim before.
I have no problem.
The idea that Alanis and Wrath were just so in their conversation that they did not.
Wow.
Alana sitting there be like, so Ruben, tell me about you and Rath's romance. Yes. I took a sacrifice for gold.
Fair play. How much gold was there?
Oh no, not for gold now, but for gold and reward of return for
Oh.
these objects. We did find quite a fair bit of what we were looking for. Just missing the most expensive ones. Isn't that always the way?
To
Stock
circle
of the
back,
ship that got cancelled. That got cancelled? No, it got stolen.
it got cancelled.
Cancelled.
Fuck the Wandering Wyvern. To circle back to Toki's question, Harvey.
What was
Oh
the
yeah, what did the
question?
badge say again?
Oh, I don't remember.
What a
Oh, I do.
shame. I do.
Oh, what does it say? Because it's glowing as well currently, isn't it? Oh, I want.
Alien? Good God, Harvey! What's happened to you?
It's not even my bag.
Yeah, you just come out and
Yeah,
Harvey's
it
there. You come aboard. Harvey's putting his
Okay.
pants back on, soaking wet, and the only thing he's wearing is this badge, basically.
Harvey, this is...
Kinda, I want
Yeah,
to be
on
taken.
your
It's
binder.
glowing as well.
Yeah, it glows in the
The
It's
dark.
badge
also-
is glowing.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because of Toki's
Little
thing.
beacon.
Yeah, I cast light on it, and light lasts an hour, so
Great.
you are.
Lovely, isn't it?
You can see my gay ass from space.
Harvey, I don't want to slut shame, but there is a time and a place, and I don't think this is it.
Ray's also pulling clothes back on.
I'm the only one being shamed. You had to be there. You weren't paying attention. So this is not my fault.
He was telling me about the boats, and it was really interesting. Okay, I'm sorry.
And what have you learned about the boats?
I forgot.
Great. Worth it.
So, Orange Feather. We following this? Are we
have to
hunting
go-
a Dragethan now? Is the question I'm asking.
Did we go into the forest to get the other stuff?
No.
We did.
Yeah, well, you kind of were like the stuff going towards the forest. You sort of picked up. You
Okay.
didn't go into like the tree line yet, but yeah,
But when I flew overhead, we saw stuff in the tree
you
line.
did. You did. Well, you saw stuff like heading over there, like
Okay.
not like walking boxes, but like a trail, I suppose.
Excellent. I share that with the team.
Guess we'll go. I don't want to fight the Drogethan. But
Maybe we could feed it a wandering academic with a very shiny hat, like a beak.
Toki with his helmet,
Mm.
with his knight's helmet.
I mean,
the other one.
Give my life, Harry.
I think maybe, annoying as she is,
She'd be honoured.
maybe we could bring her along because she might know things about it that we don't know.
I refuse to take responsibility for this individual.
she
But if
she
the-
can come, but you're in charge of her.
Yep, Toki, it's all on you.
That's fine.
Keep her
I just,
alive.
the feather exists, right? Like maybe she's telling the truth.
So do many, many things with feathers that are
Can
not.
I investigate the feather?
Yes,
Yeah.
See
please
what
do.
bird it might come from?
Please do. Roll me a nature check.
Are we proficient in bird?
That is
We also learned that the Drogethan is anywhere between 10 and 50 feet long. By
Oh,
the way,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I think I did know that.
18.
18. It's. You've wandered quite a bit, Lupari, actually, and you've seen birds, and you've seen like large birds, like this is like a magical world where like dragons and unicorns and shit exist probably, and
Oh, glad shit exists. That's good.
And thoughts.
Sorry, never mind.
rude.
Just being rude.
That's enough from you, thank you.
Sorry.
And so like large birds do exist. The fact that this feather is like, I don't know, like a foot, 2 foot, not 2 foot. I don't
It's
really know.
2
No, I
foot?
don't know. How big's that? Like a foot?
It's like a foot.
Yeah,
It's like
a foot. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know it was a foot
No,
long
it's like a
feather.
foot long. It's not like alarm bells, right? It's not like you found like, oh, I don't fucking know. It's not like if me wandering around the streets of Sheffield find like a dragon scale. Like it's not the craziest thing to have happened in the world, but the color of it is suspicious, especially because you're like, it wouldn't be this bright orange in like this environment. So you're like, okay, it did come from a big bird. The big bird probably doesn't live round here, like not native to this part of Caldetta. The bright orange you'd maybe expect from like the rainforest, which you're like about a week from. But then you're like, well, it maybe would be a smaller bird. Like you probably saw some birds this color when you were like in Caldetta, but they were smaller. So it's like you can excuse the size and you can excuse the color, but you can't excuse the size and the color.
Shit then. Guys, I hate to say this, but I think she's right.
Ah,
My expert opinion would say so.
that's for opinion.
Okay. Toki, do you want to go and wake her up?
Oh, me. I need to go. Do I?
Yeah,
fine.
I'll be the one to wake her up because you're the one who wants her to come.
I go and wake Ilfa up.
Excellent. Yeah, she's jumped out on the bench downstairs.
In your blanket?
In,
Yeah.
in
My
the
blanket.
blanket. Yeah, in the blanket.
She's now
She's
wet.
just curled up. And she's just like sleeping.
Hi, Ilfa.
Mm.
Sort of prod her lightly.
I'm watching from the doorway.
Hello.
Hi, we do you want to come look at something?
What is happening?
We found a thing that you might want to see.
Okay, I'm coming. And she like gets up. She's like, I slept funny. How long have I been out for?
Like, how long's it been? Like 2 hours?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
It's really not been
Are
that
we
fucking long.
only in the water? I mean, I went for a 20-minute fly.
That's true. That's true.
And then we must have been in the water for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's maybe been 40.
Okay.
About 40 minutes you've been out.
Oh god, this is
Just enough for a
the
power nap.
longest I've
Come on,
slept
let's
in
go.
3 days. Because she was, we said April, she was trapped under that tree since the flooding, which was when you were in Pennsylvania.
Holy shit! We almost left her there. Fuck
Should have
me.
left her there.
We should.
Should
Just
have
been
left her
surviving
there.
off
I
like
have no
M&Ms.
regrets.
You don't yet. You get to meet her.
Yeah.
She dropped her and went, Ruben, my pal.
Any more wine? She's sleepily. She's wrapped the blanket around her. It comes up onto the deck of the ship, and she's like, "What is it I should be looking at?"
Over here, just before we look, just do you know, I wanted you know, Galen's the saint of truth. So I just
Yes, I suppose he is. I suppose yes.
I just feel like, you know, if you're out there like searching for like the truth, you know, like maybe you should,
Asking for help.
I don't know, maybe I just think that you didn't really, you know much about him, and maybe that's why you're going wrong.
Like, open your heart to Galen.
The reason why am I saying this? Because I'm literally, Galen only needs me. Why am I trying to give him more people?
Yeah. She's like, okay, have you asked him for help? Is he one of the more talkative saints you can found?
Yeah, he talks to me all the time. Anyway,
Insight check. Because
yeah, go then.
I didn't get any dice out yet. I'm not prepared. Okay. Oh god, Cameron. I've broken it.
Come on, Cameron.
I'll fix it later. Ah! Okay.
Do you have a dice shelf right next to you with bins?
I do too.
Iconic! Oh, I didn't know.
I got loads of jars of dice next
Yeah,
to me.
that's
Just fucking ready to go,
damn.
lads. Loads
Shit.
of them.
Yep,
That's so
yep.
cool.
20. No. Plus 7. That is a 23.
Wow, I mean, he definitely has spoken to Toki.
All the time.
Not
Is Donkey being truthful?
all the time.
Is
Toki
Donkey
talks to
lying?
him all the
Do I
time.
get lying vibes from Donkey?
Not lying, exaggerating for effect.
Cool. Thank you.
Exaggerating for effect. Excellent. I wasn't lying. I was exaggerating for effect. Sorry, you don't appreciate comedy. Excellent. She's like, okay, yes, okay. What did you want to show me?
We found a feather.
Okay. Oh,
I mean, if you're not interested,
no.
you can go
What
back
are
to sleep.
you? What do you mean you found it?
I think Harvey's got it.
Javi, you're all wet.
Yeah.
Would you
I
like
am.
a shirt? I don't have one, but maybe someone else has. It's fair.
No, it's okay. I can live with this one getting wet. We found this, and he's gonna pull. He's had it behind his back. He's gonna pull out the feather.
Flourish.
Yeah.
She
And
goes.
this.
She goes so still, like so still, and then everyone roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Why do I feel like she's gonna lunge at me?
Yeah, roll
It's fine. I
initiative.
need to know what this thing is worth to her, actually. That's right.
Was that your perception,
21.
Chloe?
Huh?
The 6, is that your perception?
Sure is.
Oh. Nice, nice.
I was just thinking about Galen.
No, yeah. Alanis, Wrath and Wraith, roll a medicine check for me.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Is she gonna pass out from excitement?
Wait.
Alanis and Wraith, yeah, you know, she goes very still, and then she goes very white, and then she starts trembling, and both of you notice, you don't have to do anything, but you notice in time that she is about to collapse. Like, you
I
see her
will
eyelids kind of fluttering. Nice. So Alanis, you go forwards and catch her, and she just like slumps to the ground, like dead weight immediately. And her eyelids are kind of like fluttering.
Oh, Alana's got that. Never mind.
And she's like, what happened? What happened?
We showed you the feather and then you kind of fainted.
The feather. Let me see. She's like on the floor.
Stay on the ground though, like just in case.
Yeah, Harvey will crouch.
Not on the ground. Just
He's
in
not gonna
Alana's
She's in
arms.
give it
Alana's
to her.
arms.
He's just gonna hold it.
Yeah, and Toki's like, I fucking hate this woman. Like, Wrath is like flirting. And then she's like collapsed in Alana's arms, and Harvey is like holding this feather, and she like has these glasses, she wore them before, and she like puts them on her eyes, and like presses a button, and they turn into like steampunk goggle sort of things, and then she presses another button and like zooms, massive lens in on this feather, and like she starts breathing very quickly, like very like.
Oh god.
Is she about to die?
Would it help if I put the feather away? Would that be less exciting for you?
No, can I? Let me have a look. I'm just trying to. Wow, where did you find this?
On the ground. Over there.
Show me. She's like weakly trying to get up.
Please, show me.
I will help Alanis help her get to her feet.
Nice. And she'll like look around where you found the feather. And looking around, she'll kind of like pace a little bit, like using you as like a walking stick. And she's like, and there is this too on the ground. And she's pointing to like a patch of dirt. Looks fine. There's nothing odd there for you to see. And she's like, this is extremely significant. I never thought. Please, may I hold the feather?
You gonna faint again?
No.
Is
Probably.
it safe for you to hold the feather?
Yes, I think it. Yes.
I'll stand behind her like she's doing a trust fall
Nice.
anyway.
And she takes.
Harvey will
yeah.
relinquish the feather to her.
Amazing. She takes it and she like looks at it so closely with her massive goggles on, and then like she opens her notebook and she's like flipping through and like comparing it to stuff, and then she takes like a very deep breath and she's like, "You have found a feather of the Drogethan." This is incredible proof that this has never. This is incredible.
How do you know that it's from a Drogethan and not any other bird.
Well, it met, if you see here in my book, I have the drawings of other feathers that people have suspected to be the Drogathan, and then false claims. And this one it matches.
You have drawings of this bird?
I have sightings in
I have
the
drawings of this
magazines, in the magazines that people write about the Drogathan and the other things that are unknownables, and
Color. What color are the feathers of the Drogathan?
blue and orange. Steph has a little picture. That's exactly.
Damn. Okay, it checks out.
It has the little arms. Yeah. This is
I
incredible.
insist you insight check her on this.
Did we insight check her?
Insight check.
Yes.
You not?
A
This
feather
whole
of the
time?
jacket. No, we did once or twice,
Okay.
You did
but not about the Drogathan. That is an 18.
She very firmly believes this is a feather of the Drogathan.
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Yeah. Do you think the Drogathan was hurt or injured in this shipwreck that you have been investigating, or?
It's probably drowned with the flood
Yeah.
and gone downriver.
Look at what
Well-
happened to you.
Yeah.
We have to find it. We have to find the body.
For
Interesting.
what it's worth,
to read.
I don't think it's drowned. I think it flew away.
No, the hunt is at an end, Toki. The hunt is
Sister.
at an end.
I'm pretty sure I heard something die. Like,
Did you
Just-
feel its soul leave?
yeah, I felt its soul depart. It went to the hell. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought I smelled
But
like
I would
cooked
really
chicken
know.
earlier. Someone
Yeah.
thought dinner, fantastic.
Exactly. It's an unfortunate
Yeah,
hazard.
yeah. It happens in life. You just have to be prepared for these moments.
Just
Well-
part of life and death.
Yeah,
You do.
you get used to it, don't you, brother? You do.
You really do. You really do.
Yeah,
Anyone
you-
can die any day.
My brother has a very close relationship with death, especially recently.
Exactly. Trust me. I've been to the afterlife recently.
He's
I
been
would
there.
know.
Done that.
Exactly. Got the T-shirt and the
You want this
badge.
teacher, by the way? No, it's the unknown. Do you like it? It was a gift from Harvey
Sorry, to who?
to me.
Hooray! If
Oh,
that's it,
it goes
can't-
so well with the color scheme, darling.
it's heartbreaking that you would so brazenly give it away in front
No,
of me.
I wouldn't do that, Harvey.
No,
You could
I'm
use
sad
it as a
now.
cloth.
Oh. It's my
She
new
believes-
night shirt. I'll have to give yours back. I love it, Harvey. It's my
You're so
new
funny.
favorite shirt.
I have
That's
that.
Please
so
don't be
happy. He's to the side doing like the biggest, like big wet puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Think it's mustard.
Such enthusiasm.
Mm.
It's really incredible.
You rarely see this level of emotion from me.
No, you're right.
It's very touching to see, to be a part of it.
I'm sure. So yes, the Drogathan is gone. Tis
Yeah.
no more.
Well, you think
History.
he has died?
Yeah.
Murdered.
That's incredible.
By the
We have to
flood.
find its body then, because
No, I
then I
think
will
it's
have
eaten.
proof.
Well, did you know
Definitely.
the myth of the Drogathan is that when it dies, it just incinerates into dust?
Where did you hear
Like-
this?
You
My
haven't
brother-
heard this? Come
my
on!
brother knows a lot
Everyone
about
knows.
death.
Are you
Yeah.
part of the forums?
Absolutely.
Oh god. No. I just like trying like out of her earshot. I just go. No.
Ilfra, I think it's good to question lots of things. What do you think happened?
Well, I do not have the full picture here. From what your friends have told me, you are looking for a shipment, yes, of a precious cargo.
Yeah,
And-
the ship went down and it looked like maybe something more than the flood wrecked it. Are there any myths linked to the Drogathan and shipwrecks?
Well, not with shipwrecks, but it has been known to hoard treasure, to collect things of value.
And what did I say? And what did I say? And everyone said, "Oh, Toki, what would a bird need with some treasure?"
In our defense, what does a bird need with some treasure?
I mean, Ilfa, what does the bird need with the treasure?
It just has it. We do not know why it does it, but when there are rumors of the Drogethen through communities, valuables go missing. You know, the lady's pearls or the crown of the king, they go missing, and it is the Drogethen.
Is this really all a lie? Is it that you're stealing
What?
everything? You're using the ruse of this weird bird.
Hey, if I was rich enough to steal the lady's pearls and the crown of the king, I would not be with the sheep's clothes and just the one bag and under the tree for 3 days, eating M&Ms and trail mix.
Did you survive for 3 days? It seems suspicious now.
I was eating what food I have brought with me.
We insight checked that, I think.
I've come around on you, Opulence.
Oh god.
It's good. I have always
You
liked
were
you. I like your
furious then.
passion. You have a cause.
Cute. Yeah. I like your passion
Oh,
too.
thank you.
I lean over to my brother and whisper in his ear, Toki was furious with her earlier. Honestly, I've never seen the like. He's never been that intense.
It's happening to everyone.
So where do you think it would take the treasure?
Well, it must have a nest or something, but I honestly thought it was migrating. I mean, I have been asking people I meet on the road if they have seen any strange migrating birds, and I don't know. It's maybe it's nesting for some reason. Maybe it was traveling and could not resist the lure of the massive wealth. What is it that you think it may have taken?
That's a really good question. Some armor,
Oh,
and
A star,
star crystal.
A star?
a holding, and a warhammer.
why would it need a star?
It's a crystal.
A star crystal.
What is a star crystal?
A crystal in the shape of a star
actually don't
that is
know.
magical.
Does it do something with ships, or am I thinking of Thraxis?
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of like a spelljammer helm or something.
What? Do any of us know what a star crystal is?
I don't. I wouldn't.
You could all roll history checks if you want.
Yeah, I'll roll a
Might as well
history
try.
check.
Fuck.
Oh, Toki's doing bad today.
It's
Toki's
bad,
not
it's
rolling well.
bad, whatever it will be. Oh, it's not bad. I'm doing well.
Woo!
Rolled a 19. Let's fucking go.
Well done.
Harvey
pretty
Wrath. Harvey Wrath Wraith. Yeah, you God, from the name Star Crystal, would you know what it is? Because you've not seen one.
Are there a collection of them in hell?
Definitely not.
I've been around.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I don't think you do know what it is.
Fantastic.
That's really funny.
I was like, roll for it.
Be like, no.
You don't. I mean, just from the word star crystal, I think if you don't know, then your characters don't know. Yeah.
It's a someone here know what they're not saying.
That's exactly
Who
what
of
it
you
is.
is
It's
it?
deeply related to Harvey's backstory.
Damn it!
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. I think.
Eleanor, I know
yeah.
you were looking away from camera just then. I see you.
Star crystal.
Who are you messaging?
I got
texted
an
no one.
email.
Bullshit.
They figured
it's
it
a
out.
message
They figured it out.
Yeah, it
A
won't
book!
send me the information by email. I just opened my phone. I do have a message from Laura, but it's just the sharing of the jam. I was like, whoa.
Like, pay attention.
Like, we almost gave away everything there.
Yeah. No, I'll say, you know the use of the word crystal, it's like, it's not just gonna be like a rock, it's a magical object. And this is like, a trademark. It's like it's saying Hoover, but you don't know what a Hoover is. So from seeing the word Hoover, you're like, I don't fucking know. Something to do with like a dam? I've got no idea. Like, I don't know what that could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I now have a drawing of a crystal that says magical object.
There we are.
There you go.
It's worth lots.
I mean, there might be someone around that does know what a star crystal is if you're interested in finding out.
Too late, we're hunting a dragon. We're off.
Fair play.
Someone on the ship must know.
Probably.
We didn't ask.
And we don't care,
we
we're
didn't
hunting a
have a lot of
dragathan. We're on a dragathan hunt.
Yeah, we're hunting the
We're
dragon.
gonna catch a big one.
We're gonna
We're
catch
not
it.
gonna kill
We're
it.
gonna eat it.
No.
And raid its treasure pile. We are taking the treasure pile.
100%.
If you want us to hunt the dragathan out for you, we are taking its treasure.
You're talking to Ilfa.
Yep.
Yes, well, I don't know if we are hunting, we are tracking the dragathan. The dragathan is known, as I said before, deeply evil animal.
Excellent. We're hunting the dragathan.
Yes, it's deeply evil
I
incarnate.
don't remember
Is
that.
what I
I
have
don't
heard
know.
from the
I don't know
Why
that
do you wanna
those
find
are
it?
2 words that you said before. I don't know that you said those in that order.
Or maybe I have said it in my
Yeah.
head. Common knowledge in my circle. Sorry for the assumption of knowledge. This is on me. Yes, the dragathan is said to have been so evil. Those who look upon it cannot describe the terror they have felt. And they say the noise of it alone is something else to behold.
But evil is like what's it actually done
Who can say?
to warrant being called evil?
I suppose
Because
this is
people can
true.
be afraid of things, but that doesn't mean they're evil.
The dragathan is just being the dragathan. Maybe it has a moral. That maybe there is a society of dragathans and they are against our own. Something to
Like
think
a
about.
cult?
A cult of dragathans.
Mm.
I've heard of cults, but not to the dragathan. Just those
Have you?
curious about it.
Sounds like you're in one, but
What
that's
sort of, what sort of cults have you heard about?
I've heard cults of some of the saints. I've heard cults of people who want to destroy society. I've heard one of my best friends was in a cult once, but she's out now. She's getting better.
What cult was that?
It was a cult around. They did not like the something to do with volcanoes or something, and nature, or our influence on nature. She does not like to talk about it. There was a volcano.
Okay,
It was quite.
fair
It
enough.
was about 20 years ago or something. So she's fine now.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm yeah. To be fair, I am
Elvin.
60
so-
years old or something like this.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a half elf. It says here on my character page.
She's like checking her name tag. She's like, it says here.
It says here
I'm
I have
half
a strength of 0. It says ornithologist / cryptozoologist. Half elf brackets frost. If anyone's interested.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What are these cults that are destroying society? It sounds.
Oh, I mean, I have not met them. I just heard from people who have. They are just angry about a lot of things, and then they find one guy who is kind of good looking, and they're like, yeah, he has some good ideas, I will give him money. And then next thing you know, you are living on a
sounds like
farm, and yeah, and then they come in and they arrest you all.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. I feel we may be getting off topic, and I do think I was the one to ask you about cults, but
You were, but it's interesting. It's not my area of expertise. I can probably back in Guadarisma in my room I have a literature about it. I could probably find for you if you are interested.
I mean, some of the saint ones are interesting, like Kerrigan and stuff.
Well, yet Kerrigan is a big one.
Yeah. What other saints have cults that you know about?
I think Kerrigan would like me, brother.
I really think, yeah.
I don't think that's something to aspire to, right? I mean, but yeah, you did kill your twins, so.
Just went swimming in a river.
And I heard Orasolia and Everett has one maybe, and well, people say Neural, but I like Neural, so maybe not them. I think you could have a cult of anything really. Kerrigan is the big one.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, what should we know if we want to track the Dragethan? Anything else?
Dragethan. Well, let me show you. Here you can see, and she points to the ground and like illustrates. She's like, you can see here the talon marks of the Dragethan. So it has incredibly long talons, and it has been leaving marks all around. I don't know how we did not see them before.
Can we see them?
Roll a survival check.
I don't know my stats.
I don't know.
10.
10. You don't. No.
Nope.
There's like tufts in the ground, but like it's also waterlogged. You're like, there's nothing in there.
I raised my eyebrows at my brother.
Yeah. So she's like, in terms of tracking it, yes, I mean, it can fly. It probably did not walk. We would have to, well, I imagine, and she puts the trees, if it has a nest nearby, maybe over there, I imagine. I mean, it is big, and if it has landed somewhere, evidence of trees falling down, maybe, crashes in the canopy of the forest, or maybe other wildlife has moved around and been disrupted. The Dragethan is top of the eating chain.
How big is the Dragethan?
10 to 50 feet, depending on the age.
You see, that feather came from a bird that's probably about 2 feet big.
No,
The whole
feather
bird?
is a foot, or it's a foot long. The feather's a foot long.
Oh! Sorry. What description did you give before that what size bird it probably came from?
What? Sorry, what?
Ignore me, I'm probably tripping. Don't
The
worry.
bird
No.
is 10 to 50 feet big, and the feather is 1 foot.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I
Were you
misunderstood.
trying to guess how big the bird was based on how big the feather was?
Yeah.
You can roll. Actually, your nature check was really good, wasn't it? 18, yeah. You could figure out. Let me look it up. That I got a picture in my head. Like 10 to 20 feet, maybe. No,
It's still
no bigger than
plausible.
20.
Damn it. Okay.
Food chain. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I thought you specifically weren't saying it.
I couldn't
To
remember.
be, like, to do a bit. So I was like, I won't help her out.
Fantasy language. Like, we don't say food chain here.
Eating
It's
chain.
the eating
I
chain
was
here.
like, yeah, that's what it's called in Lipari. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Dragethan.
Who wants to go find one?
Oh, for heaven's sake, let's
Me.
just go. I want the treasure pile. Harvey? Treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the treasure pile.
It's a real like creature that no one's ever seen before. That would actually be quite cool. Evil or not.
It
I
would.
think it would.
You two get it now.
This could be good for Alanis' thing.
So we've got
Ooh.
3 on Team Bird and 3 on Team Treasure.
Mhm.
Cute.
Perfect split.
What is your thing, Alanis?
I have to find something cool and take it back to my clan. It's fine. It's like a whole like we don't have
You
to get
can
into
take
it.
You wanna
It's
take
fine.
it
It's
back?
fine, but, like,
Yeah, you can take the Dragethan.
As a friend.
technically grab them.
Deeply evil.
friend.
We don't know that it's
It's
evil.
50
have
feet long. That's going to be
reports.
very difficult to transport.
Just take the
That's my
skull.
thing.
That's what people do all the time. People in their houses.
Where are you
If
getting
you
this
wanna
skull? He needs his skull.
If he's a deeply evil, he's hopefully not going to live
You
much
cannot
longer.
go
Then
around
take his
killing all the
skull.
deeply evil
Yeah, I
things
can't
in the
take an
world.
alive, deeply
We
evil.
don't know that it's
Right.
deeply no.
But if it is, we're taking his skull.
Yep. Keep
It's
treasure
like
for the win.
Probably in our sounded in about 10 sessions.
Put that on the little quotes thing. That's so fucking good.
What was it? If he's deeply evil,
We
take
don't know
his
if it's
skull.
deeply evil, but if it is, we're taking its skull. Cool. So good. Okay. Okay. We will talk about this when we are meeting and talking with the Drogathan. So,
It talks.
or you can talk to it. We had this conversation before I went to sleep. You can talk to beasts or animals sometimes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I had to stop listening.
Does anyone have that spell?
No.
A spell to talk to animals? Because I. Cool. There we go.
Right. Allow this
You're
is our
right.
negotiator
Then,
with
yeah.
a deeply evil bird.
God. What does the Drogathan sound like?
I think it's probably just misunderstood.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Okay.
This is my...
Are you relating to the bird, Toki?
No, I just don't think we should judge things because other people said it's evil.
Very true.
Just keep an open mind about things.
Okay. When we get there, you three and your open minds can go first.
Yeah.
And we'll
Sneak out the
hang
back.
back.
And
Get the
take the
ghost.
treasure. And we will put it in the bag of holding that we find in the treasure pile.
They're just in a fire. We're like,
Okay,
yeah,
well.
gonna bounce.
I don't know that it's smart to send both of our healers up front, but
I've got a
You
medicine
know?
bag. It's fine.
you have saved me before, Wraith, so I trust you to do it again.
Do you know, brother? I was preparing to go to hell to find you, and I did consider trading this lot. Didn't think Dad would go for it though, so I dismissed that idea off bat.
Yeah, I don't think he would have gone for it.
Sorry, what?
Maybe I would have been better off. I think we might have been better off.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry
What
about
was
it.
that, Wraith?
Don't worry about it.
Could you repeat for the class?
I repeat, in Infernal to my brother.
Doesn't Alana speak Infernal?
Yeah, I do speak Infernal. What did he say?
Toki wants me to repeat what I just said. Don't want to, so I'm just making this up as I go. Speaking in Infernal.
Cute. In Infernal.
He laughs a little. With a little snort.
I'm the only one that cares that she wanted to trade us away, then that's fine.
I just
I'd
think
never trade you away, Toki, don't worry.
maybe it's a
I mean,
conversation
I
for
care,
us right
but
now.
equally, she didn't, and I think that's what we
Indeed.
can celebrate.
Growth!
Growth. Growth is
Indeed.
what I'm saying.
Because when we first met, she would have done it without a second thought, and you know that.
She would have done it not even for wrath, she would have just done it for fun.
True.
How well you know
Entertainment.
me. Ugh.
To be known, to be perceived.
Doesn't feel warm and fuzzy.
No.
I think the two of you were gonna be friends.
We're best friends.
Yep. She briefly entertained some of you all afterwards.
Right.
Right, should we go hunt this bird?
Yeah,
Let's
what you
go.
doing then? Heading off into the woods, I imagine?
Yeah, honestly, just walking into the woods, I think,
Nice.
and looking for stuff, unless anyone's got a better idea.
We follow the crates.
Follow the
Into the
crates. They do kind of, no they don't, yeah, fair play. Okay, so, tracking the Drogathan is going to be another little skill challenge, like you did on the boat. So you need 3 successes before 3 fails to track the Drogathan. Right. Let me get the little markers out so I know if you failed or not. Because this is such high stakes, if you critically fail while looking for the Dragethan, that essentially means that you like are trekking through this forest for an insanely long time, and you'll take a point of exhaustion. So that's if you get a nat 1. If you fail,
All of us, or just the person who rolled it?
everybody, as a party, you're walking for a long time as a party. And if you fail by more than 5, something else may happen. So this is for everyone to join in with. As a reminder, you can only roll and do skill checks in those that you're proficient in. Everyone can chip in. Happy for you to do whatever kind of skill you want to do, so long as you sort of explain it, like narratively, how your character would use their strengths to their advantage in this situation. How would they what's their main character moment? Yes, Steph.
Can I perceive to start us off?
Yes.
I would like to look around for things in combination out of the ordinary. So large orange feathers,
Nice.
these imaginary tracks, the trail of crates. I'm perceiving things that I wouldn't expect to see.
I like it. Yes, roll your perception check. So in looking for things, what's the DC going to be? So you're looking for things that are out of the ordinary in a forest. I'd say that's going to be DC 14.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, amazing. That's a success. Yay, look at that. I love that you give us proof. Amazing. Yeah, so you're kind of wandering through this forest, keeping your eyes peeled, and you're good for when noticing something is off, even if like the forest isn't sort of an environment that like overly you're like super familiar with walking through. Like you're not, you don't really know what would be the norm in this specific forest, but you can tell when something, even if it's, you kind of feel, and you maybe have been feeling this a little bit lately, like in the last like few days, like whenever you've tried to look for something that feels a bit odd, it's like you're not even really seeing with your eyes, it's like you're getting a sense or something, and you get that a few times, something in like birds not singing when your mind thinks they should be, or a broken kind of branch here and there, and you don't find any more sort of obvious signs of the Dragethan, like a feather, and you don't see any more of these invisible track marks, but you are able to kind of perceive areas of the forest as you're walking through that something's off, and it's not even something you could name, but you're like, if we're looking for something unknownable, then let's maybe head this way. Yeah, and with this kind of tingle kind of leads you kind of sort of northwesterly.
Love that. Thanks, pal.
Of course.
That way.
Can I investigate for evil vibes?
Investigate for evil vibes. How are you doing that?
Well, this thing is evil incarnate,
Yes.
so I'm like, something this terrible would leave a path of destruction in its wake.
Nice.
So I'm looking for that.
I like it. That's kind of difficult, but I like it. So the DC is going to be a bit higher. That's going to be DC 17.
Okay.
To kind of, I see the vision.
I could have gone something simple. Fuck this.
No, I love it. I love it.
You're not gonna believe this!
Is it a 20?
I'll do a stab.
Proof! Amazing!
You can't really see, but
No,
it's
but I believe you. Dude, excellent. Yeah. You, again, it's like twins are on fire. Again, it's like you're looking around. And like you said, you're sort of like, something this deeply evil must be leaving a trail of, I mean, you kind of said destruction, but like, again, similar to kind of what your twins sensed or perceived. It's like, you're obviously very connected to a plane that is evilly aligned, and you kind of just get like an
Bad
essence
vibes.
or a sense. Yeah, bad vibes basically. And again,
Not
like
great
nothing
aura.
you can. Yeah, just something's fucking off. Like you, it's again nothing you can see. But as your twin kind of says like northwest that way, you kind of start looking and thinking, and like sometimes when you take a step in a certain direction, you get a feeling you had that drew you to Pensweno, that feeling that Wrath had, of like, I need to be in this area. You kind of got within 20 miles of it and you were like, something's fucking going on here. You kind of get that again a little bit. Not to the same like specifics of like undead vibes, but definitely something is wrong. And that kind of helps you kind of track or like pinpoint maybe a bit more specifically where you want to be going. So excellent. So we need one more success. Who'd like to go for it?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can pick up any magic, either from the Dragethan itself or from the items that
I
might
like
be in
it.
it?
Yeah, definitely, please do.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't set a DC, don't say anything. I'll say this one's a 14.
12.
12, that's a fail, unfortunately. Not a bad fail, so that's alright. But yeah, you kind of, I mean, you sort of had Detect Magic up earlier, and you're sort of trying to lead with that, sort of hoping to sort of see remnants of arcane, that these, like, an aura of sorts that these items, very magical items, might be giving off. But just in this dense forest, you're just not quite picking anything up, unfortunately.
Can I do a survival check? I'm used to going through forests and stuff.
Yeah.
And just trying to be like, if I was a big evil bird, where would I go?
Love it. Excellent. Yes,
I
you
love that
absolutely
thought
may.
process. I were a big evil bird.
Amazing.
Big evil bird, how would I best survive in a forest?
Hell yeah. And this is the line, so it's like fucking bread and butter. Like, excellent stuff. So yeah, DC for this one, let's do 13.
It is a 14.
Nice one, amazing. So we have our last success, yay! And so combined with the twins sort of sensing their way through the forest, as it starts to get a little bit vague, you kind of take over and sort of like put yourself in the mind of the Dragethan, this deeply evil bird, and you kind of start looking around, like, you know, it's got like these long talons, it's like this big, it might be flying, it might be damaging things, and you sort of look to nature and the world around you to sort of really try and understand where this thing might be. And you're like, well, I mean, the like the bird must need like water, maybe, right? Like if it's been traveling, maybe it wants somewhere to rest, but there's been all these floods, so maybe it's more looking for like high ground, so that it can like keep dry or something. And you end up kind of without even really thinking about it, leading your mates kind of uphill slightly. And with those 3 successes, you all emerge into a clearing, kind of positioned not at the top of this hill, but sort of, you know, on an incline. And it looks like there's a few sort of, Alanis, you'd notice this, like animal tracks, I suppose, kind of coming through into this part of the forest, into these clearings, and you can kind of see them now. You're looking for them, kind of like 3, 4 sort of trails that might be coming through. There's one quite tall tree standing in the middle, like, I don't know, maybe how tall is too tall for a tree? 50 foot maybe. This like old big sturdy tree, and there's like another one that looks like it's dead, actually, like gnarled branches. And you wander into this clearing, and you see perched in that dead tree, that's a little bit smaller but much more robust, you see a 15 to 20 foot bird-like creature with an incredibly sharp beak that sort of curves out into like a almost double pronged, I don't know, like point. It has sort of orangey feathers on its like front breast, and then coming down its like back over its head on its wings, these almost like cobalt blue feathers that kind of, as it seems to almost be asleep, and as it sort of shifts, the feathers look to almost not change color but have a kind of iridescence to them. You see it's sort of perching on this tree, indeed with insanely large talons, and it has kind of two arms almost that come out from beneath the wings, and then two where a bird would normally have legs, sharp quills coming out from the top of its head, and if its eyes were open they would be a deep red. For the moment it looks like it's asleep, and kind of breathing shallowly.
Can we see? Sorry if you've already said this. I very briefly took my headphones off, but can we see the stuff?
Roll a perception check for me.
I would love to. Everyone, keep your fingers crossed. Fuck. 6.
You don't. I'm gonna say you're very distracted by this massive fucking bird.
You're okay to say no, but I feel like Wraith, and I'm not doing it because Harvey failed, but you can tell me no if because Harvey failed. Wraith would also be looking for the treasure at this point, but you can say no because if one failed, it's not fair.
I'll say you can't from just standing on the edge of the clearing. If you want to walk into the clearing and have like more of a poke around, then definitely you could. There's obviously, you're walking into where the Dragethans sleep in, you might want to roll a stealth check, blah 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 blah.
I will be doing that.
Nice.
I glance at the party and then sort of bend my knees in stealth mode a little bit and start to sneak off, like eyeballing them, being like, "You're gonna stop me? Now would be the time." And I will sneak into the clearing.
Nice, excellent. Roll
I'll go
me.
with her.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no!
Everyone that's
Brother,
going,
this
roll
is
me a
what I
stealth
do.
check.
Am I able to try and hold
Grab him!
that?
Yeah.
Please?
How would you try and do it? Yeah.
Bad idea. I just want to like grab his wrist and be like, no, don't do that. It's the worst possible idea.
I'll roll because I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's 24 stealth.
What was that? 24. Sorry.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, with a 24, you sneak into the clearing. So I'll say that I won't just say I'll measure, but I can't show you yet. The Dragethan is sort of like the tree the Dragethan is in is like 55 foot from the edge of the clearing where you're all standing, kind of clustered. And yeah, how kind of are you like going up to the tree? Are you like taking a step, pausing? Like what's the kind of game plan?
Other things to hide behind in the clearing? Or
Yeah.
like any taller grass? Or...
Yeah, so not grass. There's a few kind of rocks. They're not super big, but there are like other trees. There is this one large tree in like the center of the clearing. The one the Dragethan is sort of like a little bit more to the north, like 15 foot away from that other
I'll
tree.
say I'm moving from like tree to tree
Okay.
for cover.
Okay, yeah.
So I will probably be exposed for some of the time, but the aim is to like be covered, pause,
Nice.
look at going, move forward
Yeah.
until I can eyeball some treasure.
Okay.
I'll say I won't get within 15 feet. I'll pause at the last tree.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Love it. Cool. So yeah, you can watch back on the recording to see if what I'm doing is what you want it to be doing, but it'd be too late by then. But yes, you kind of like skirt around from like tree to tree, having a little bit of a look. Not getting within 15 feet. So please roll me a perception check if you're kind of glancing around.
Of course, my dear. That is a 16. Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. So you see, you see as you're kind of skirting around the tree that the Dragathan's in, like not getting too close. one of the gnarled branches has something hanging off of it, and it looks like a pouch or a cocoon or something, like large, like sack-like, made of some sort of organic material, that's like hanging from one of the branches of the tree, and kind of it catches your eye, and at first you're like, well, it's not shiny, it's got nothing to do with me, mate. But then you kind of, the sun hits it in such a way that you see like a glint off of it, that you're like, that's gold in that weird cocoon like pouch thing.
Okay. I'll fish out my necklace quietly, my locket, and I'll hold it in my hand.
Nice.
And I will think. Oh, we're gonna do it on the fly. I'm not gonna count it out. We're just gonna do it as I go.
Nice.
Treasure hanging from branch in web sack. Yeah. And that whispers through Rat's head. Which is the first time we successfully used this.
Hey!
Am I allowed to respond?
Can't remember.
I can't remember if there was one locket or we bought two.
I don't fucking
I thought
we.
I thought we bought two and each put a picture of each other in.
Yeah.
we were gonna look at this.
But it was up for
felt
debate
like
and I never
thought
went and
there was only
checked.
one.
Safe. I can't respond. Okay, but I hear it.
I look back at the part where I know the parties be. I don't know if I can see them from where I am.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll
I'd
just
say they
whisper.
can see you, like they were kind of tracking you, like it's not them you were hiding from.
Yeah.
Just whisper. She's
I'll
found
point.
gold. Where
point
she's
at the tree.
pointing in a sack.
A web sack.
A
It's
web
just
sack.
it's just the one locket.
Okay.
You can send up to 7 words to the person whose picture is in the locket, and they can respond with 7 words.
Okay. So you can respond.
Nice. I'm fucking hungry though.
Oh. The look I give him across the clearing. And the whole party sees this look.
So she's at this sack of gold. What do you want to do?
I don't think we need to be going for the gold if we don't need the gold. We need the other stuff from the shipment. And this, I don't want to get killed by the big orange bird for gold that we don't need.
Two words left. Your choice.
Nice. Alanis, you notice Ilfa has broken from your little group, and is skirting round the opposite side of the clearing to Wraith.
I was in charge of her, no.
She's not too far away. She's got like 15 foot away from you guys. She
Okay.
doesn't look like she's
I'm gonna
going
try
into the
and pull her
clearing.
back.
She seems to be copying Wraith in terms of sticking to the tree line. She hasn't made any noise, but enough that you have noticed her missing. She looks like she's reaching into her bag to get out a pen and her notebook, and is like crouching.
Oh.
And she's quivering,
Oh,
like she's shaking.
Oh my god. I can go if you want, Alanis. I have good stealth. Unless your stealth is...
My stealth isn't bad. About +5.
Okay, oh yeah, you go for it. I'm only +6. I don't think that one's gonna make a
I'll
difference.
stealth after her.
Nice, cool. Roll your stuff check, please.
That's 16.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, you managed to stuff up on her. You actually like catch her by surprise as she jumps. Doesn't make a noise, like, but she doesn't see you coming. And she like points to the Drogethan. She's like, "No, that's it is here. We have to. No, I have to draw. I have to draw. You can see it from over there. Get back. No, I have to get closer. I have to get closer. You don't. Fine." And she lets you like drag her back to the group.
It's very sibling energy.
I almost asked earlier if she wanted to stay on the boat, but now she's here. True, we could have
I think as soon as we
tied
said
her down.
It's very funny. I'm just playing around with all your tokens. Like she wandered off, and then Alanis went to get her, and then you brought her back.
Lauren, I've got a logistical question before
Love
we get
it.
into it.
Love it.
In the process of death, did I long rest?
Yeah.
It was a real long rest.
Yeah.
4
I
days.
just wanted to know because
Big
most of my
sleep.
spells are gone from it.
Not
Oh
what I
God,
thought you were gonna
Chucky.
ask me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 spell slots. Nobody go down.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's gonna happen again.
Oh dear.
This is fine. How's Wraith doing? We could do this. We could just fully avoid the deadly encounter.
You could. I mean,
But
what? This isn't a
what?
deadly encounter. What?
If Wrath is like mimicking Wraith's movements, he's gonna be like, stop it. Little swat.
So, looking at this website,
Mm.
how is it tied to the branch? Like, is it a spindly?
No. So
How big is it?
the branch or the sack?
The sack?
The sack is maybe like 7 foot, like long, I suppose, like bulging, and it's not like so much tied to the branch in that it looks like it was like made
Net web.
connected. Yeah, it's like a
Spider sack, but with
your bird, but from a bird's spit or something instead.
excellent.
It's gross.
I look at the website. I look back at the party.
No. No.
And get pictures. I look at Yilfa and I'm like, gold for drawings.
She like starts going through her pockets.
I'll stop quickly and just do a little, like, couple of minutes, sketch the
Nice.
bird in my book.
Nice.
Like, less than 90 seconds, actually.
Yeah. Roll me another stealth check.
Okay. It's even better.
Oh.
It's 26.
Yeah, that's fair. You managed.
I've
to
real
sort of-
settled into this
Yeah.
hidey hole.
You sketch it. If it's in
Okay.
your like actual book, like you'll
Yep.
get like a what the fuck is that? In like red.
I'll just I'll tell you later in the middle of stupidity moment.
All right, have fun.
And then I'll so you guys have 90 seconds while I draw this to have more discussion if you want it.
Yeah. What's the plan?
I think it's just going to be 90 seconds of sweating bullets for Harvey, to be honest. I don't think there's anything to be discussed.
I really think 90 seconds of making sure Ilfa stays where she is.
Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
tie that girl down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like watching Wraith do the little drawing, and herself is kind of trying to draw something, but every now and then she'll sort of like move to the other side of your little group and try and crane her neck, and then like you both will be like and she's like, I wasn't going anywhere.
I'll cast invisibility on myself and get to my sister.
Hokey cokes. Yeah, man.
Sneaking!
Still holding his wrist.
I'm still holding his wrist.
You ain't gonna see me in a second!
Love it, man.
you.
Invisibility. So this.
I can read it
Could
to
you
you.
please? No, I'm just seeing if it's. Yes.
Vocal?
So yes, it is. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking. So could you?
Oh, it's verbal. Shit, no! No,
If you don't- yeah?
no.
You don't need to.
Cancel. No! I won't do that. I won't do that.
You start being like, what? And then Harvey's like, shut the fuck up.
I think Harvey's probably almost breaking the skin with how Harvey is gripping your wrist.
Hoppy just goes for the throat.
One
Yeah.
hand to the wrist and one hand to the mouth.
So we got sleeping, Drogathan.
Oh wow. Yes.
Oh,
Look at
not
that.
evil at all.
Good.
The baby.
Excellent. How far is the Websack branch
Yes.
from the Drogathan?
I'd say.
And how high up is it?
Yeah. So the Dragethan is like 30 foot in the air. In this tree. The Websack is Spitsack is like 10 foot below it. So that's 20 foot up. And it is not too far, like 5 foot maybe, because the size of this thing, like 5 foot away from the Dragethan.
Oh god. I look to the party. I look to the Websack. And because I, Steph, can't decide what to do, I'm going to leave it to the dice gods.
Excellent.
So, Lauren, shall I roll a wisdom check, an intelligence check?
Yeah, it could be against your greed, I suppose. So wisdom. You are good at wisdom.
Yeah.
So you're fighting your like base instinct here, I suppose, because you know the sensible thing is to just like not do this.
Yeah.
I'll say the DC is 12, and you want to succeed to like not go after it.
I'm not going after it. I got an 18.
Nice.
I turn back to the party and I'm like, okay, I'll sneak back to the party.
Cool. Roll another stealth check for me.
Not natural 20.
You're all good.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Disappointed you.
Fine. It has a passive perception, but you've beaten it every time.
I played to my strengths.
Yeah.
Well, that was very dull.
What are we gonna do?
I would like the sack, but as dexterous as I am, it is rather a large package.
Mm.
Gonna assume just
Think
for like
on.
playing's sake, you've maybe retreated and aren't talking at normal volume, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. I figured we were far enough away that it wasn't a
Yeah,
problem.
cool.
Sorry.
What if we lured the bird away somehow?
Excellent. Team Bird, Team Treasure. Bird team can decide whether or not they want it to live. Since you were so caught up on the morals of deeply evil and skulls. Treasure team with wings can get to bag. Get the sack.
Do we have like a different treasure that we can sacrifice to kind of capture its interest somewhere else?
The badge.
Oh yes, the glowing badge.
It's glowing.
And it's magical technically at this moment.
I'd say it's probably stopped glowing. It took
Yeah.
you a fair while
Oh,
to
no.
walk through the
I could
doors.
cast light on it again if we think it would help.
Another spell slot.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
cantrip.
Oh, the cantrip. Oh, that's fine.
Otherwise, I don't have any magic items other than my sword, which I don't want to give to.
No, that.
As
yeah.
much as I love the badges I have made, the Drogethan somehow understands like monetary value, and I sold it to you for like 3 gold pieces or something. And the things that it is hoarding now are like hundreds.
Oh, speaking of Yilfa, would you like a Drogathan? Would you like to purchase a
I would
up-close
very
Drogathan
much
tomorrow?
like to purchase your sketch.
This seems of high value to you.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot lie, it is, yes.
So, what is it worth to you?
I have 8 gold.
Sold.
We just gave her.
Yeah.
She's
Oh, no.
Perfect. And
I
yeah,
will, while the party is chatting, copy my
Nice.
sketch onto a spare bit of parchment,
cool.
and trade her a Dragethan drawing.
She's
For
if
8
she
gold.
sees you trying to copy it, and she's like, "Well, I want the original. I don't know. I want to have the original drawing. I have the rights to the image."
Unfortunately, I cannot tear things out of this sketchbook. This is magical and impenetrable. It's a magical object. I can't break it.
She's gonna run an insight check on you. No, she believes you. She's like, "Oh shit."
I will, with my artistic ability, I can roll a performance check or something
I mean,
to see how well I can copy it. But
it is the You could then go and submit this to the Unknownables magazine.
this journal isn't going anywhere. I don't share it with people.
But you have redrawn for me. You could redraw. Would you be able to like obscure the image once you have drawn for me? Like cross out or something, or a sticker? I have stickers actually.
Wraith, put a sticker in your journal.
Don't want to do that.
I have a few. Some are shiny, holographic.
Oh, that's fun.
This one is like a version of my tinfoil cap. This one says as well, like, protect the unknown. We have a I want to be taken. This has been popular with your friends.
I think you should put that in your book. A shiny I want to be
gold.
taken sticker.
Is it worth?
I have multiple sizes.
This is.
Biggest you've got, I think,
Oh
Ilfa.
god. This will never let me live this down. Okay, fine.
What is this?
Doesn't matter.
Are you putting the little sticker in?
Yes.
Fantastic. So this sticker is actually 1 gold, so I will take 1 back from you. Yes?
I will roll intimidation if
Yeah,
you want
sure.
me to.
Yeah.
I don't say anything, I just
Just
dead
give her
eye
a look.
stare her. Yeah. Natural 20 again.
And and I suppose that I am paying for the exclusive rights, so there you go. This is yours, the gold. Not mine to touch. And here is your sticker.
Excellent. I will put the I want to be taken sticker over the body bit of the Dragethan with its head poking out.
Nice. Some red writing appears. It's like, is now the time, my love?
There's a long story attached to this that I'm sure you'll enjoy,
Okay.
but I'm about to be eaten by a giant bird in the pursuit of gold.
Yeah.
So I'll tell
Well,
you later.
if you had to choose your way out, that would be how it was gonna be.
Yes.
Have fun.
Thanks, darling. You too.
Your book seems to be writing itself. Who is Darling? Are you the Darling?
Do you speak Infernal?
Yes.
Interesting. I snap my book shut.
Oh,
You know, it's rather rude too.
well, you were showing me the picture.
I
And then you
excuse-
wrote, I thought you were writing to me.
No. I continue giving that dead-eye stare.
Okay.
This is the least impressed with a person you've seen Wraith be at this point. And you've seen a lot of Wraith being unimpressed with
Least
people.
impressed with the
There's
person.
active, like, waves of cold coming over at this point. Like,
I'm now
you made
making
me put
Tucky.
a sticker in my book, and then you read it over my shoulder.
Well, over the
after
edge of your book.
snooping.
Wait, I didn't.
Oh, I don't say that out loud.
Oh.
That's just me
Bad.
musing.
In
Yeah.
head.
This is all making Tucky like Ilfa much more.
I turned that cold stare to Toki.
Tucky's
Wow.
not said anything, he's just his internal
It's
thoughts.
on your face.
She liked to talk to you. She's like, did you know she has conversations with her book?
Yeah,
I think she is flirting with it.
probably.
Don't
She's
remind
really
me.
into books.
It's flirting back.
Oh, you know, she's a nice young lady.
If we're done discussing my personal matters, I'm risk flipping a dagger. At this point.
How are we going to distract the bird?
While they're kind of racking their brains, Harvey's gonna try and pop off a prayer to fat little Liraz?
Yeah.
Who I don't think I noted down when I was doing my character stuff, but definitely would
Yes.
have been a subject of many prayers before. And just say, you have helped me run several cons in the recent years, and this might be the stupidest and the worst and the most dangerous. And it would just be really nice if we didn't get eaten by a bird as part of it.
Amazing.
So if there is anything you can do, if you're able to just run distraction for us, it would just be incredible. And I think we would all owe you our lives. So if you fancy showing up, that'd be great.
Excellent. Roll your prayer.
Okay. That's an 84.
Ooh, very good. 84. You kind of pray, and as you do, maybe instinctively close your eyes, and a few images flash in front of your mind, as well as like sound. You see like gold falling from a tree. You hear this boom, and then a buzzing sound, and then it kind of fades. And you have a choice. You get another vision. You kind of think that's it, that's over. But then you kind of close your eyes again, and you feel almost like two images like vying for your attention. One of them is like silent feet stepping over moss and darkness surrounding and shadows cloaking you, and the other is lights flashing and like smoke screens and like illusion. And you feel like you could go towards either one.
Okay. Okay. Instinctively, I feel like the idea of silent feet in the shadows is calling to Harvey. But at the same time, it feels like a stupid idea, but... Okay. Well... I think we're going to have to figure out either we're essentially, I guess using someone as bait, or we are creating quite the distraction ourselves. And I don't know, just hoping that Liraz doesn't have a fine process.
Well, I mean, we have a very shiny piece of bait right here. And she'll look directly at Yilfa's silver hat.
There's only silver on the inside.
Oh, forgive me. I've drawn it as like glittery silver.
Tinfoil on the inside, normal baseball cap on the outside, except for the hand embroidered, I believe.
Yilfa can do it. She believes.
I have to intervene.
My client.
We can't let Ilfa be the bait.
Why?
Because
I will
Tifa's
die.
got
Do it.
killed by a tree.
She will die,
She's
yeah.
definitely going to die.
Like, you have not slept in
As-
3 days.
Oh,
Eaten
as
only
far
humans.
as
Think of how close
creating-
you could get to the Dragathin.
But I cannot
No,
report
don't
on it
think
if I
like
am
that.
dead.
as far as magic goes between all of us, how would we put together a big, bright, loud distraction? What do we have between us all?
Wraith will
I've got
snap.
guiding bolt. Oh, guiding bolt.
Wraith will snap her fingers and little spark of flame will sort of whirl around her hand. She's like, "This is all I've got. I've never been." Wrath got all of the magically inclined side of the Twinergy.
I can summon thunder, which can be heard for 300 feet.
Is that
That's thunder
centered
wave.
on you?
Yeah,
That's
but I
not
can
what we
make
want.
myself invisible afterwards.
I think that's a risk. I think if we're able to trigger something out in the forest while we're here to run in and get it.
Check my inventory.
Harvey,
Some
did you
incense.
like choose one of those little beep boops, or are you like deciding still? Did I miss that?
Oh, I think in his mind he was following like the silent feast of Moss,
Nice.
but he's also putting it out to the group. But for him, that's the one that appeals to him, and it's the one he's kind of following in his mind.
Fair. Do you want to like go down that, or do you want to chat and then think about it?
Yeah, he'll go down it.
Nice.
He's kind of started a discussion. He's like, "Be right back." Hold on,
Yeah,
I've
be
got
right
to
back. I was like,
go
I'm
back into my
just
mind.
talking to a saint really quick. You like turn towards and you like feel a sudden silence come over you, and for the next hour you're able to cast Pass Without a Trace for free.
Oh,
with
shit.
No concentration.
Well.
no nothing.
Conversation over. Actually, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
A distraction. I could make a familiar that like antagonizes it for like a round because it would probably die
He
instantly.
could never be antagonizing.
Could be.
Fenris is the cuddliest furball you ever did see.
You haven't seen him hungry.
I have actually, even
Is
then.
that- Oh, okay. I do feel a bit bad sacrificing.
Thank you, Lauren. I think we still don't want to have everyone on this. I think maybe just some of us.
Team Bird, Team Treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if maybe me, Wraith, and Alanis with the best stealth, and then we've got one healer just in case, go for the bag. And you guys hopefully don't have to do anything unless the bird wakes up.
And then you cause a big distraction.
Mm.
And then we run. Question mark? Back to
Yep.
the boat.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'm not sure
Great.
what with that, but
This is gonna be fine.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Just to stay
thank
here
you,
with two
Liraz.
impulsive people who've
You always
both tried
come
to run away.
yeah.
Wraith will turn to her twin. Ika,
mm-hmm.
do not follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Or Harvey.
Or Alanis.
Or Alanis.
I'm also going.
Apologies.
Okay.
You're gonna stay
Yeah.
and protect this one.
Hmm.
And Toki. Toki needs you to keep Yilfa close.
Really? Oh,
Yes. Promise me.
I promise.
Inside check. Natural 20. This is ridiculous. I promise.
Energy. Keep that energy.
Good.
So that's a 27.
Under certain circumstances, he would still go. And that means, like, if you're, like, in serious danger, he would go. But he'd stay for the most part, from under most circumstances.
You can come after me if I'm unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And to be honest, if she's unconscious, it's probably better if I go anyway. So
True. You're not right. Yeah.
I don't plan to be unconscious.
That's what we've got Alanis for.
Right. Sounds like we have a plan. Let's go.
Yeah.
We are enough away that it can't hear us talking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now,
you've
yeah.
snuck away from it all.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on the three of us then.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on Wraith.
Excellent.
There you go.
I mean, technically, could you pass? Oh, if you moved 30 feet away, would it leave the other people
I honestly
out of it?
I don't know.
Okay. I just thought if you could
Yeah.
cast it on all of us, and then we move away.
Veil of shadows. For the duration, each creature you choose.
I mean, if it's a Veil of Shadows, I assume it moves with
With the
rain.
That's
radius.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
sort of-
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Anyone within
silence
30 feet
radiates
of you.
from you.
Yeah.
So.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you could exclude people if we get to the Drageth, and you don't want that to be
Yeah.
stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's fucking go, lads.
Okay, we're off.
Hokey cokes. Right then. So, Team Treasure, could you please roll a stealth check for me? Add in your +10. On an adventure.
Okay. I've got 33.
Ay, ay, ay.
36.
Nice. Oof, Alanis with a 17. Needed that pass.
I rolled a 2.
Damn. Damn. But
You have a +15? Holy shit! Oh,
Yeah,
he's got +10.
yeah. +10 and +5.
+10,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't normally have +15. That would be insane.
damn. You, so the rest, well, you three, I'm one of the three. You two watch as Harvey kind of mutters something, and the three of them sort of disappear. It's like the shadows seem to sneak out and bend to follow them as you see, or don't see them sneak around the clearing. Did you cast invisibility, sorry,
Am I
on
invisible?
Wraith?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're invisible.
Then you
Okay,
would have been able to
cool.
roll with advantage, please. See if you can beat 36.
No,
Come on.
that is my top.
Yes, so you sneak around, sneak, back over to the egg sack thingy-bob. It's not an egg sack.
Spit sack.
Spit sack. And you two can see it now. Kind of, it's sort of in the wind, like gently moving, and you can tell like it's got quite a weight to it. And looks quite
How far off the ground is it, sorry?
It's 10 foot off the. It's like from like where it's attached to the branch, 20 foot off the ground, and then it's like sort of 7 foot long, so it's like 13 foot. No wait.
Is it
Hold on, help.
Possible for Wraith to fly up and us to catch it?
Knowing my wings,
Mhm.
how loud are they? Like, do
You
I
could
have
be
wing
quiet
beats?
with them? Like you probably would.
I mean, that would
but-
still count in my 30.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
still be my fault.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, I will fly up.
Nice, cool. Yeah. Roll me, because you're changing how you're moving. Roll me another check. Yeah, this again still with advantage.
I'm going to use a different dice, not that one. That is a 15 plus 8 is 23 plus 10 is. Oh, I didn't roll with advantage anyway. No, it's still a 15. So 33.
Damn, fair play. Yeah. Yeah, you fly up and you're like not making any noise. You're confident. I can't hear. You're very close to it now, and you can hear, like as it breathes in and out, it's sort of like, I don't know, the feathers around kind of its mouth and kind of nose bit, I guess, sort of like flutter. And it has this like almost booming breath, almost a rumble of thunder as it breathes out.
Excellent. I will slip out my dagger of denial because it does more damage, and I will start trying to cut that.
Cool.
No, my acid dagger. My dagger of venom. Don't know if venom acid will work on a thing, on the whoop spit, but it might. We'll see.
Cool. Yes, you start kind
try-
of soaring through. Now you're soaring through. Can you do me another stealth check, please?
Yep.
This one's more sound based, so don't roll at advantage.
Okay. That is a maths. 14 plus 8 is 22.
Nice.
Plus 10 is 32.
Cool, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you start soaring through. You don't have to roll or anything. It's just the time it takes. But you're rolling high enough that there's no sort of like urgency here, other than the immediate, like the obvious. But you can do it to be quiet and you're kind of confident.
I'm
that,
invisible.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you guys don't see me doing this.
That's true. It's like, where's Wraith gone? But you do kind of see the branch sort of creaking as this weight is sort of shifting and being distributed. You see parts of the like web begin to fracture, and you would see this happening, all of you, so I'm not gonna like spring it on you, but like this thing is about to collapse onto the floor. The branch will like recoil where it's been bending down with just the sheer weight of this sack, and it's you know it's filled with very heavy metal and like coins and a hammer. Like this is not coming down silently if you continue to just saw through like the strings attaching it to the tree, basically.
Could I tie my rope around what's left of the top?
It's not really like, it's more like something has spat onto a tree and it's solidified. It's not like it's been wrapped around, like imagine like Spider-Man's webs, right? Like as he puts stuff together, it's like it's just all sort of fraying. There's nothing to really tie to.
Are you able to cut at the branch instead? And then you can like, then you've got hold of the branch, just so that we're not doing the snap of the branch. And then you just have the branch with the shit on it.
Then I'm soaring.
And then you're able to
Kind of cut a branch with a dagger.
With a dagger, yeah.
how big is the branch, I guess. But if it's already going,
It's not going, the branch isn't going, it's like, it's sort of straining
It's
under the
just
weight
gonna
that's already
recoil.
there, but yeah, it'll kind of move back up. And it's less the noise of that, it's like the shift of weight that might alert this bird, because it's only 5 foot away from it, like it's touching distance.
Okay. At which point, I will tie a rope around the branch and slowly drop it down to Harvey and Alanis, and they can't see me, so I can't gesture anything at you.
Sorry, so what can't you, the branch is like still connected to the tree and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you're lowering the rope.
yeah, so
Sorry.
I tied the rope to the branch,
Okay.
and I've lowered it down.
we can hold it and stop it from bouncing
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it out loud, so
Okay,
that
yeah.
They've
Oh,
got
I mean,
it.
if a rope is coming at me and I know you're up there,
Yeah,
I'll grab the fucking rope.
Yeah, I think I would grab it.
Nice, you both move to grab the rope. Okay, cool. There's still the issue of this thing, the sack itself clattering to the
Yep.
floor. So you're holding the rope. Could both of you roll just a strength check for me, just individually, just to see, you know,
This is
how
gonna
much
go
of a
well.
hold
Oh,
you've
it's
got.
17.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well done.
Thank God.
Oh, a 3.
Lovely. So Alanis,
Oh, it's
unfortunately,
quite
not
right.
really pulling her weight. Love her, bless her.
So
But
I'll get rope burn.
yeah, no, it's like it's
It's just the bird is right there, and she's like, it's actually quite big.
yeah. You're like, no one's ever seen this before. Like maybe I could tell people about this. Like
Maybe I
that'd
can
be
tell
really
you about this. Maybe I can get a copy of that drawing that Wraith did.
In the
Take
back of my
that
head,
back.
you're like, maybe I
Take
could get
that
it
back.
back to my clan.
Yeah,
Maybe I could.
Yeah, and then you're just sort of like, I'm holding a rope. Meanwhile, Harvey's like, like holding onto distributing the weight. Yeah.
Am I able to? I mean, I know I've now got my weight on the thing. I could be standing on it or whatever as
Yeah.
well. But if this thing is gonna go, we're obviously gonna try and catch it.
Mm.
But can I like throw down my backpack and my bedroll to kind of make a makeshift
Like a
cushion
mattress thing. Yeah.
in
yeah.
addition?
Yeah, you've got time. It's like Wraith can sort of stop her soaring if she
Yeah.
sees that you're like trying to Yeah. Do something
And
like
I'll-
that.
Get in mind, I'm trying to get a lot of this off as well. Like,
yeah.
plan now.
Yeah, because it's been as like I'd say like
Harvey,
you're not
I'm
doing
busy.
this.
Harvey, I'm busy.
Harvey, I'm thinking about my legacy. Could you, all three of you, roll another stealth check for me, please?
Yeah. While Harvey's doing this, unless the stealth check goes real bad, while Harvey's doing this backpack mattress situation,
Yeah.
I'd like to hook one elbow over the branch and hold the sack
Okay.
if possible.
It's very, very
I'm
heavy.
gonna do it that way. I'm gonna hook one arm with my dagger around the branch,
Okay.
and then the other one I'm gonna try hold the sack, and I'm gonna keep trying to soar in a
So-
minute.
Yeah. So this sack has in it chainmail resistance, Warhammer of Thunder, like
Yeah.
plus.
I'm just
so
trying to
many other
slow
things.
it down.
Slow it down. Roll me a
Don't plan
strength.
to like hold it.
Yeah. Roll me a
Like,
strength check at
Yeah.
like disadvantage, just to.
I will. Yeah.
You get some, like, if your wings are out, you got that air resistance as well.
Exactly.
for
Yep. I've
parachute.
fled. So my stealth, by the way,
Yeah.
was a 32 again.
Nice. Cool. And then the DC for holding this is going to be an 18.
Oh, excellent. This is not going well.
Because it's like the mixture of like, I'm up for you doing it, it's just the mixture of like, it's so heavy. And then
it
it's
a
like
strength
hard
check or a
yeah,
strength
please.
save?
Yeah, but, it's
Okay.
check, but a disadvantage, please.
Oh, it's not going to go well, pals. No.
Not in that one.
No.
Not on that one.
So I've got an 18
Yeah, nice.
and a 19.
Whoa!
No way!
It's the
Yeah!
dice gods are with me.
Amazing!
I feel like I'm faking something, but I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
Somehow, I mean,
Right
okay,
on.
there's limits, right? Like,
Yeah, there is, but,
like, yeah, like, I can't come up with a number on how heavy this is, but it's like,
Nope. It's real heavy.
you're like trying to lift a car, right? Like, you're trying to,
Yeah.
with your hands, trying to stop a car going off the edge of a cliff with some rope.
Yeah. No, I'm fully expecting to
For
go
sure.
down with it.
Yeah.
Um,
But you're just trying to
like, more
minimize
like
the
a-
impact, and it's like, yeah, you're like arm and then gripping, and some strength in somewhere. You like get your wings out. You're like using everything, like your tail. Have you got a tail? Yeah, to like wrap around another fucking branch like a monkey or something, and you're gripping it, and somehow you manage to find some. You get lucky. You manage to find purchase on this spit sack, and you're like. You're like, I haven't got it, but like, I kind of got it.
Excellent. And no one can see this
No
ridiculous
one can
monkey
see
pose
this.
that Race
No,
did.
yeah, that's the only reason you're doing it.
I've got like a high heel wedged in the tree.
Yes,
Uh,
100%.
So Toki, how you doing? How you been, mate?
Yeah, I mean, good. How are you back from the dead? Good to have you back.
Yeah, I mean, death is overrated, you know. I miss wine, really. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
That's
dinner.
fair.
Hmm.
Yeah, what are you gonna have for dinner?
Probably about 4 courses. I don't know. I can't afford anything because I'm dead broke, you see. I was resurrected, but I'm fucking full right now.
I mean, I'm sure Wraith will spot you, but I'm pretty sure we get like, do we get a free meal with our room or like a discount or something? I'll buy you dinner anyway.
Oh, thank you. I'll pay you back when I eventually go gold again.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they seem to be doing alright, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. You see, I think Harvey's
Harvey and
holding
Alana got that robe. I don't know where Wraith is, but
I'm sure
she
Rafe
was
is
great.
fine.
Yeah.
Did you say you were dead? What was that, sorry?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Well, nothing. I'm just curious. What was it? I mean, it sounds kind of shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably the singular most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me. But you know,
Fair enough. I won't push.
Wait.
It was maybe the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me, so
Oh,
I
shit.
apologize. You know,
certainly up there.
I think the most
I'm sorry,
traumatic
it was
thing
rough.
that ever happened to me was getting my friend out of that cult, probably.
friend now? Is that friend okay now?
No, she's getting a lot better. Yeah, you know, it sticks around. But
Good.
we had to go in there. We got some friends together, and we went in, and you know, we got her out. And, you know, not everyone made it, but I didn't particularly
Oh,
like the
shit.
ones that, you know. They
Oh, I'm
weren't
sorry you
good.
lost people.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, we're not our people. Like the cult. We had to.
The cult people.
We had to. You know.
Kill some cultists, Silver.
I'm not person. Well, that we had kind of a long story. Yeah, but we got her out, and that's all that matters, really.
Silver, I've never killed a person, and I'm a knight.
You've never
Oh
killed
yeah,
a person.
shit, you are
Okay.
a knight, I suppose. Looking at you.
I've killed like crabs and what have we killed? Frogs.
Well, that's very noble of
Not
you.
like a full person.
Well, I mean, they were coming for us with daggers and spells and all this shit, so just
Well,
kind of
that's
lash
fair,
out.
someone's- Yeah.
And I haven't, you know, done it since. It's been a while.
Well, that's.
It was
That
quite
was
far
nice
away.
of you
We
to
kept
get your friend.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
of course, you know, your friend goes overseas, she gets on a boat, she says, I'm going on a holiday, and then she doesn't come back, and you're like, oh, it's been, you know, 10 years. And you go
It's
after
happening.
her, and, yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess what are you gonna do,
What are you gonna
really?
do? You know, your friend disappears on you, no warning, no nothing, you think, oh, she's in trouble of some sort, we have to go get her, you know?
Yeah. You should come for dinner with us, Ilfa. I think that'd be
Oh.
really fun.
Oh, that's so nice. No, I haven't had dinner with someone in a very long time. Most people are, well, I don't know. I seem to rub people up the wrong way.
I mean, you
Oh.
charge a gold piece for a badge. That's quite
They are
steep.
handmade, my friend.
It's
You
from
know.
the
And
town
gold.
badge.
And a gold for a sticker?
Well, I have a sticker machine back at my my rooms in the inn, so
Shit,
have
should we get in a
designs.
sticker making business or
we
something?
can make some stickers together.
100%.
I
I'm
could
down
do a
for this,
sketch
okay?
of these guys, like, oh, with the sack over them. What could we call it?
That's
Like,
good, that's
catch
good.
the sack or something? No, that shit. Like, I don't know.
You know, I feel like we've been lacking marketing. That's what I really feel like we're falling down. So
Yeah.
I think this is a big step for the group.
Because you guys are
Um,
like adventuring party or something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we need branding.
Are you with a guild or just sort of, you know, on your own? going for
No,
it?
but we should be. Like, come on.
Yeah.
We don't even have a name.
I was
Like, we
going to
need a
say, we
group
need a
No, we
name.
need a
You
name.
should think of this, and then you could, you know, we got some real conversation. Yeah, I wonder what they're doing over there. So you've laid out your bedrolls. You've laid out
Yeah.
your everything. Who's got? By the way, just as a beat on it, who's got the mysterious package from Sarkin?
Oh God.
Pretty sure Harvey.
Harvey.
I think it's Harvey.
I think I.
Got it.
Oh,
Is it in the
Harvey.
bag that's gonna
Edward.
catch the sack, or if you like?
Yes.
It would be in the backpack. I mean, it's wrapped up in all my clothes
That's
and
fair,
my
it's like in a
knitting
sock.
stuff.
Yeah, nice. That's fine.
I thought it's a big metal box.
No, it's quite big. It's like
Steel or
size
something,
of like
right?
a
yeah, and like we
it's
can open it. So
size
it'll
of
be
like
fine.
a book in it. So yeah,
Mm.
be alright.
What a way this will be to go out. We trigger whatever magic's inside it and just go out and
Yeah.
that's a nuclear explosion.
The bird is just atomized.
Oh, we did it.
Wipe
Jesus
every
Christ.
corner off the map.
Cool.
Fucking hell.
It'll be fine. I mean, I did briefly when I was along the lines of like, oh, we need a better treasure to distract it. I was like, this box. What's gonna happen? What are you gonna do with it?
Okay, that's a little high stakes.
Anyway, yeah, thank you for putting that terrifying thought in my mind.
No, of course, mate.
In theory, nothing's gonna land on the bag, but it's full of soft stuff. Harvey's lovely soft beginnings, belongings.
Well,
But yeah,
soft
I guess it's for soft beginnings.
beginnings.
I wish he had soft beginnings.
When we get to Harvey's backstory one day, it's an episode of Harvey's
Harvey
soft
soft
beginning.
beginnings.
Aw.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh man.
Everyone remember that.
Everyone remember it so that you could all be like, that was not soft.
But yes, so okay,
I'd
then
love to
what's
catch
Yeah, what's
The
the
ship?
plan then? Yeah, cool. So are you cutting through the last of the like spit, I suppose, and
Yep.
you'll with the the branch rope thing, and Wraith's coming down with it, but with wings out like
Oh
that.
man,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Are you like actually underneath it, or like are you just gonna let it fall? Like, paint me a
But,
picture.
like, face first. Like my face is out the way. That's the most important part. But my arms are. If I have to sacrifice all the bones in my arms, I will.
Yeah.
But in theory, if it's
I'm
my
willing
arms,
to
it's
take-
Lana's arms. Wraith has also got hold
I'm
of
willing
it.
to take damage to stop this thing clattering.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
The badge will be
I.
fine, but if the badge gets smacked, it's gonna go straight through me.
So yeah, I don't even know how to describe this. I feel like you guys have to. Like, you're
Yeah.
underneath it like this, you and Alanis, and then you're like this, and you storm
like-
through.
Everything is wrapped around the tree, but
Yeah.
also prepared to let go
To let
because I
go.
know this thing is going down with me.
Yeah.
But I've got
cool.
the elbow hooked
Mm.
and just holding on, and I'm like, this is going to suck so much.
So fucking much.
In a second.
Okay.
And I glance down to see they're ready, and I'll do like the last cut
Cool.
and watch the acid on my dagger eat away the last
Yeah,
few
nice.
strands, and I'm like, oh fuck no.
So funny that you've done this instead of something else. So yeah,
Instead of
you.
just talking to the dragon.
I mean, instead of like just cutting through the bottom of the sack and like taking shit out.
Decisions were
All at
made.
once.
Okay.
When you started, that's what I thought you were doing.
And
then it wasn't at all.
Like, it's
cutting
just
down
like
the bag.
cutting a hole in it and like pulling
No,
stuff
I
out.
thought it was all going to be stuck together.
I don't know. So like in that moment of
We're
silence,
committed to the bit now. Like, we
Yeah.
have got to do
in
it.
the
To be fair,
moment,
3 people with a 7-foot very heavy sack that are 2 ready to catch, 1 ready to try and slow the fall. I mean, it could go bad, but I feel like we're very well prepared at this point. As long as we catch it like a foot from the ground, we're good.
God. Cool. So there is a moment of silence just as you see the acid eat through the last of the bird's spit. And you take a breath. All 3 of you in this moment are like, we could have gone about this another way. And Alanis is like, I would have thought that's what we were doing, but here we are. There's a beat, the acid eats through. And then Alanis and Harvey, please roll for me a strength saving throw to try and catch this. It's gonna be to catch it is gonna. I mean, the DC's
Dexterity?
no, because you're trying to. I know, I did think, but it's less like dodging and grabbing. It's you're literally holding it to try and cushion it. Okay, so the DC's 20. If you get above a 20, that's gonna be like you catch it. It makes no noise. Not no noise, but like you catch it. Like the plan works. It's not like if you get a 19, you're fucked. There's margins of error. So Alanis and Harvey, give me a strength save. Wraith, give me a. As this thing plummets and your wings, give me a dex save.
Okay.
Does everyone have to get above 20?
No, natural 20.
Oh. Cool.
Doing so well today,
Nice.
people.
Nice. And then for Wraith, I'll say the DC for Wraith is also 20, yeah.
24.
Nice. Okay, you don't break any bones, Wraith. Because the way you were
Excellent.
describing that, so much of yourself was twisted around branches and you were
Oh,
just
yeah.
going down. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Mm, she's broken her arm.
Yeah.
You don't break an arm.
Let me break it. Let me break it.
Let's not. Break my arm, Lauren. Break my arm. You can sprain your arm. There you go.
Okay.
There's the moment of silence, and then it crashes down towards you, and like the sort of whoosh, as it like shoots down. Alanis, you like with the rope, you weren't like contributing too much, but with this, you're like, no, I'm fucking ready. Like this is what I was concentrating on. And you grab it in such a way, and you like kind of you're squatting, you're like, using your legs, you're like lunging, you're trying to make sure like gently lower it down, and it's like kind of jingling and clunking as like the metal inside it moves around, hits up against each other. Harvey, you're at the same time trying to catch it, but also distribute the weight on the branch. And so it's like, I imagine you've sort of like maybe wrapped the rope around you a little bit, and then you're standing on the end of it, like the guy at the end of a tug of war thing. And then like you manage to like hold the branch in place so it doesn't spring back. But you kind of, not massively, but you do quite not manage to catch this thing as it comes plummeting towards you. It like bludgeons you, basically, to be fair, actually, is what happens. And you take... you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As this thing like smashes into you. Yeah, well, like face out the way, but like your neck, your shoulder, this whole side of your body, it bangs into you. That's what you use to cushion it. And you are going to be like black and blue, like bruises all along just like one side of your body tomorrow. Starting from like your chin down, basically, and you like crick your neck as well. No, yeah. You crick your neck, trying to like not get it on your face, but your face is okay. Alanis, you don't take any damage from this, and you do kind of manage to cushion it. But there is like a clanging and a clanging. There is a noise, like you guys hear it on the other side. You hear like, and Wraith, you succeeded, so you don't hurt yourself on the way down. And you kind of help. Could you run me another strength check just to see, you know?
Disadvantage, flat. What do you want?
Flat, because you did quite well on the dex save. 17, nice. You kind of managed to pull your weight a little bit. Like, again, the DC was 20, but it's not like catastrophic failure. And it makes noise, and it goes, and then it lands. And this thing isn't like it's solid, but it's not like a fixed shape, right? Like it lands and kind of things start to spill out, like sounds of metal spilling, coins start spilling out. Could the three of you roll stealth check for me? As Wraith, you're like prone on the ground. Harvey is sort of half underneath this thing, also prone on the ground. And Alanis, you've like kind of gently lowered one side of it to the floor.
Shall I do it at advantage because I'm still invisible? Or no? I'm fine with no.
No, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Can I hold something to if the bird reacts?
Tuck his hand.
I took his hand.
Yes.
I was gonna hold it, but she's flame cantrip in case the bird moves.
Yeah, you can do that.
So
for
like,
sure.
aim it like on the other side of where they are to the bird.
No, for sure. That sounds good.
As much as I would like, I can hold Toki's hand too.
You can do both.
One hand on Toki and then the other hand.
Yeah, Wrath takes your hand and then is holding flame. Did you want to hold anything or do anything, Chloe?
I'll hold Ilva's hand.
Nice, you hold Ilva's hand, both hands. Ilva's like, she's like, just like with your cult. And bloodlust. She's actually like 6th level barbarian. Like she goes into a rage. No. You see.
Why are you over there?
You see, not Wraith. I don't think invisibility will have dropped with you doing this. It's like if you cast a spell, right? Or
if you
how long does it last?
or cast a spell, it breaks.
How long does it last though?
An hour, but if okay, I can read it to you. It's becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
I didn't make you roll an attack thingy, so you're fine. Okay. So yeah, you don't see Wraith parachute down, but you see this thing thump to the ground. You hear it like this, like solid metal hitting the forest floor, and you see things kind of spill out of it. You see Harvey get like absolutely taken down by it, but being like my face, and Alanis like absolutely bossing it, lowering it down. And there is silence, like absolute silence, as you all hold your breath to see if the Dragethan reacts. And Ilfa's the one to notice first, and the only kind of warning you guys on the other side of the clearing get is her sharp intake of breath, as she mutters in a language I don't think either of you can understand.
language.
Whoa, that's a lot of languages.
Well,
Yeah, we do cover quite a lot of ground.
you're true. Toki and Brath, what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Sylvan.
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Infernal, Primordial.
Take it back. Both of you understand what she says as she swears faintly in Draconic, and then says, "Absolute evil," as one red eye opens, swivels round, and this thing, you see, three of you from the floor, you look up and you see this massive bird, wings unfurling, beating, taking off into the air, takes in a breath and lets out a thunderous cry. And could you three, team, what was it? Team Treasure? Could you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Good.
Get off the table.
These early.
Nice, all of you beat it. As this like thunderous bird call like reverberates through you, you, even though you succeeded, you are not otherwise affected, but you do take.
I'll be good about that in a minute.
Ooh, 12 points of thunder damage.
Jeez.
Is Harvey up?
Yeah, Harvey is up.
What are you
He's-
on?
7.
7.
Ay, caramba.
Update your little thing on the page. Proverbs. As this thing lets out a huge cry, you all take X amount of damage, and then you see this thing flies up into the air, having let out this cry, seems to kind of fly in circles, swoops down, doesn't notice any of you three, because you're still hidden, with Pass Without a Trace. Yeah, under the bag. Kind of sees the bag on the ground, again lets out another cry, not like the one it just did, and like just seems to start going into like a frenzy. Like you see it goes up and like launches itself at this tall tree in the center of the clearing, begins to sort of like lower itself into it, attempting to kind of look around as you get a beat on the clearing, I suppose. But this tree is not as like stable as the one that it chose, and you all see and you hear like a creak of the roots in the ground as this tree begins to uproot itself with the weight of this demonic bird that's just landed in its branches. The Dragethan takes flight, and this tree begins to fall down, and with a crash it falls down in the middle of the clearing. You, Harvey, hear a buzzing coming from the tree that like you instantly recognize from the vision from Laraz. As the Dragethan lands just next to the tree. And could you all please roll initiative for me?
I thought the same, is it? Why?
Just adding you all to the initiative. And I'll put you
If
on.
we can get back to the others, they can be included in the Pass Without Trace, can't they?
I don't know. I don't know if that's just on
Up
casting
it's
you
cast.
have to choose.
It's initial. Yeah, when you initially do it. We're known for our stealth, don't worry.
It's just for the duration, so it's however long the duration is.
Okay.
Yeah, for the duration, each creature you choose that's within
okay.
30 feet of you. So it feels, if you're happy, if I get
Yeah, that
within
sounds
30
right.
feet of them.
Yeah, go for it.
Why is he there?
Oh, it is concentration though, so
It's
concentration up to an hour.
without concent. It's like Laraz is concentrating on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
that's my girl.
Thank you,
She's
though.
got us.
We came northwest to get here,
Yeah.
so we are going southeast. So we're on the right side, party people. We just need to roll into the trees.
And I need you guys to obviously stay near me.
Right then. Okay, the Dragon is going first. Put the battle music on. Cadet danger.
Oh, that's a danger indeed.
Cool. Okay.
I
Oh.
just noticed everyone rolled. We all rolled quite badly.
Yay! I'll let everyone quite evenly just first. Excellent. So yes, the Dragon goes first. So the Dragon, excellent, is going to. It can't see the treasure, team treasure, but it does see team bird, and it is going to run towards you guys. And it can get to here, and it is going to stop there. And then with its beak, reach out, and with its long beak, reach out and attempt to bite Toki, twice. So, whoopsie. That's rubbish. So it was a 10 and then a 17 to hit you, Toki.
Neither hit.
Neither hit. So it reached out to try and bite you, Toki. Oh, actually, it's 3 attempts. Oh, and the next one was a natural 20. As it reaches out and oh, excellent. A 2. Well done. Excellent. Who are you giving your little inspiration to?
Toki.
Love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. So well used. So I'll give Toki a little.
Sorry, Lauren.
No, don't be. That was really
I was
good.
excited for you on that one.
I love it. I'll give Toki a little swirly thing. So yes, the Dragon comes to you, tries to attack you, but misses. And that is its go. Harvey, your turn.
Right. How does us moving together work, Ari, initiative? Can I hold and be like, when everyone else is ready to move, we go as one?
Yes. Sure. Yes. Yeah.
Obviously I could do 30 feet movement, then if I use my action for movement, it's another 30 feet. I don't know, oh, Izzy's gone. I know obviously me and Wraith can, but then bonus action dash, but I don't know if Alanis can. But also we don't want to get too far ahead of the others because we want them to be included in the thing. Anyway, no worries, so 60 feet it is. Can I do anything as bonus action?
But also my walking speed is 35 foot, so I can get further.
So we could go a bit further. So we could do bonus action dash an extra 10 foot.
Yes. That takes us straight off the map.
Which you gender is out.
Are you just running away without the loot?
Without the sack.
No, I am. Oh, I think I'll obviously pick something up. What do we have? What? Oh, hold on, I don't know what I'm asking. I've literally got it right here. So we've got a star crystal. So I guess one person with the warhammer, one person with the chainmail, one person with the bags of holding and star crystal feels like the easiest way to do it.
Let me just have a look. So there's 2 sets of chainmail, 3 bags of holding, 1 warhammer and 1 star crystal, plus like a bunch of other shit in there.
I feel like the way to
Grab
do
a
it
bag,
would be to
throw
put
it
things
in the
in the bag of holding. Yes. If I'm
Spend
able
a round
to,
doing that.
yeah. If I'm able to do that and have the movement, I don't know how you want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Fab. So yes, throw everything into one bag of holding,
Mm-hmm.
or 2 if needs be, however many bags of holding it takes.
Mm-hmm.
And then wait until Alanis and Wraith are ready to go, and then 30 feet of movement and action for another 30 feet of
Nice.
movement to get us. I mean, yeah, technically off the map, but right down here.
Yeah, nice one. So I was saying in terms of
Signal to the
action
other.
economy, that's all good. But you only have like 6 seconds, if that, to be like grabbing stuff. So to try and grab specific things, I need an investigation check. And then let's say, you get 10, it'll be like 5, 10, 15, like 20. If you get a 5, then you get one of the things. 10, you get 2 of the things. And then like anything higher than like a 20 or whatever, you can grab like additional things, which we'll
Lovely.
figure out later.
That is a 15.
15, cool. So I'll say with the 15, you grab the... My laptop is being so laggy, it's really upset with me today. You grab the Chainmail of Resistance, Warhammer of Thunder, and the bags of holding, which you like shove in, but you do not get the Star Crystal or like any of the other jewels, coins that are like scattered around.
I'll keep the bag held open.
Nice.
For hopefully the others can spot it and throw it in before we go.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh shit, and also my backpack and bedroll.
Oh, nice one. Excellent. Yeah, that's easy.
Thank you very much.
You scoop those out, leave behind the mysterious package. Could you imagine? You like to cut that first.
Don't worry, it's in the hands of a deeply evil person. It'll be fine.
It's safe, dude. Don't worry about it. Excellent. So we'll move on to Stevie Wonder. So as this tree collapsed, it has burst apart very Hunger Games, a wasp's nest. And multiple wasps have flown out, like a massive swarm. There's like a swarm kind of hovering around the like hive, the broken apart hive, but then also individual swarms have darted off in multiple directions, and are just gonna at random sort of attack, whatever's really closest and is in their path. So Stevie Wonder are actually gonna fly up to the Dragethan and just start trying to sting it. Good Stevie Wonder. It says bite, but I'm gonna say sting. And so gets a miss, doesn't get him. So Toki, your go.
Oh, okay. I don't want to anger the Dragethan. I mean, I know it's already attacked me,
Deeply evil,
but
mate.
I still feel like we can get it on side.
Oh god.
Toki, use your head.
Does it speak a common language with us?
I
Will?
can't
Like,
do a wisdom check against himself at this point.
So I am on my knees begging Galen to get some divine intervention up in here.
No.
Knock some sense into this rabbit, for the love of God.
I am gonna cast Sacred Flame on Stevie Wonder
Okay, nice.
in the hopes that the Dragethan sees that and is like,
Ally.
The bees.
Oh my god, that's so
the
funny.
bees are gonna be on our
Yeah.
so that's a DC 14 dex save from Stevie Wonder, please.
Thank you. Ooh, just keep rolling them. Dex, failed, got like a 9, I think.
Okay, so he takes, fuck's sake, 2 radiant damage.
Love it.
And I am also going to bonus action harness divine power, which means I regain 1 spell slot.
Nice.
So I've got 3 spell slots now.
Good shot.
And then I would quite like to move, but I want to wait for Ilfa because I want to protect her. So can I wait and can I move with Ilfa if she chooses to move,
Of course,
please?
you can. Excellent. Now it's Sylvia Warner's turn. She is quite close to you lot over there. I'll roll for her, but bless her, she's not going to know where you are. No. So she is also sort of going to shoot off in the direction of the Dragethan. And I mean, can't get like super duper far. Well, actually, no, can reach. This is going to come up here. And it's going to try. Yeah, that's technically. I'm going to try and sting the Dragethan. Nope, misses. So Wraith, your turn.
I'm going to do the exact same thing as Harvey, which is investigation check to shove things in the bag.
Love it. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. So
and then
same
I
thing. Yep.
Action and movement when Alanis
Beautiful.
moves.
Beautiful. Yeah. So same thing. So I'll say the DC is now like 10 to get like at least the star crystal.
Yeah.
And then anything above that I'll remember. And we'll do something.
It's a 15 as well.
It's a 15. So you get the star crystal and like one other thing, which I'll figure out later. And so you shove those in the bag, and the star crystal is not in the shape of a star. You just know what it is. I'm just gonna say, with your looking around, you kind of figure
Big
it
crystal.
out. Yeah, the crystal. You see like a massive orb made of crystal, and you're like, I bet that's fucking it. Yeah, and you throw it in the bag. You chuck it in.
Alright, guys, I gotta go.
No, that's
It's my
absolutely
turn
fair.
next, but terrible timing.
That's absolutely fair.
I'll see you next week.
Yes,
Bye,
see you next week. Bye. I expected
In
to go
which case,
55
I
minutes
will
ago. to be
move
honest.
with Alanis
Nice.
and Harvey.
Excellent. Does someone just want to roll for Alanis? You can grab some more stuff if you want.
I can roll with. if you
Yeah,
want.
I don't know what Alanis's investigation is, but just do a straight D20.
She got 11.
11, nice. We'll say, yeah, like a couple more. So you've got everything you need, and then 3 treasure
Plus
bundles.
3.
Yeah,
Oh.
nice. Someone remember 3.
3.
Perfect. And then you all move. So, does someone just want to move
Yep.
themselves and then...
Are we moving away, pals?
I'm gunning for down here. This is where we came from, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of. That's the direction.
You kind of
we're
came
going.
from like
South.
where Ilfa, Toki, and Wrath are. That's the way you sort of like entered the clearing. But if you're just like running away, then any
we'll
of
just
these
run away.
trails
We'll
lead out.
get our bearings in a second.
It's down there-ish. It's like through like dense woodlands
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Out.
Harvey's gone. Let's go.
Okay, I'm
Harvey's
going to.
gone.
Yeah, we've got the
All
website.
sort of move the same way. Nice, and you've got everything you need. Okay. Roll another stealth check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did Wraith want to do your little message and be like, because I don't know if they, how well they can see us, and be
I
like, hey,
think
come down here.
Once a day.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, you guys can't actually really, now they're moving and the stealth is back up, you can't actually really see where they are. But when we know what their stealths are, you two can try and roll. But I feel like you're going to be trying to beat 35 and shit.
Natural 20.
Nice, cool. So Wraith just got like a 39 or something.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so
stupid.
Toki and Wrath, if you want to just
38.
roll a perception check for me. The DC is 24.
13.
I was close. It was dirty 20.
Yeah, you can see they aren't there anymore, but just in between like attacking Stevie Wonder and the Dragethan trying to bite Toki's head off, you've lost track of where your friends have gone.
I feel like this is still going to plan. We're still doing the plan. You guys are causing a distraction.
And you guys have
We're
fled.
going.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's true. You guys just need to also run in a direction.
Excellent. I'd say you're still invisible, Wraith. I don't think you've like attacked or done anything like that yet, so you've not rolled. So Wrath, you'll go.
Toki, what are we doing with this fucking bird? Like, do you want it to be a friend?
I don't know. I don't know. I felt bad attacking it. I know it tried to bite my head off, but
Yep.
I think
Okay.
it's misunderstood.
Fight. I'm gonna say hello in a couple different languages I know and see if this bird reacts.
Yeah, fair play, go for it. Roll animal handling check. And that can be like that'll be
okay.
like your action if you're trying to communicate with the bird. If you still want, want to do that, yeah.
Oh,
Like you can
fuck,
toss off
okay.
some words, but it won't be like a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if it understands me.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 18 plus
18.
animal handling too.
Wow.
30, 20.
Okay, excellent. God, what does the Dragathan speak? Because it's a bird.
Draconic?
Absolute evil.
Absolute evil.
Supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly absolutely evil. I suppose as you throw some words out, it reacts to common and draconic. In the sense that, like, it tilts its head. You do not get the sense it understands what you are saying, but it like the same way a dog would recognize sit if the dog speaks German and you say it in German. It recognizes the sound in a way that you can kind of tell it doesn't when you speak the other languages. But what were the words you throw out? What do you say to it? Because like you're trying to sort of communicate in a sense.
I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm like, don't attack! We come in peace! Please!
Nice. Roll a
Oh,
persuasion
God.
check for me.
Palpan makes a return.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh
A
no.
natural 2.
Oh.
No.
It's probably because it wasn't sincere.
Like, we don't want to kill you, I think.
I don't mean it. I love. I hate chicken.
No. It's the least sincere pleading Rats ever done, so it makes sense.
Yeah, you fail to communicate with the Dragathan, unfortunately.
Yeah, it checks out. Just
Yeah.
wasted.
Are you doing anything else with your turn? You got like bonus action movement?
Move.
Am I out of its range?
You don't know.
Fuck it. 1, 2. Wait, well, maybe it's 30. I'll fly.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I feel bad for leaving Toki.
It's fine. I'm gonna move with Ilfa.
Okay.
Cool.
You were
Excellent.
holding your movement for real for anyway.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll get to the end of this like term, and then we'll stop because it's term. But it's Shane Ward's turn. And he sees Wraith, so he's gonna fly over to you.
Does he?
Sorry,
Does
Wrath.
he
I
see
meant,
Wraith?
I meant to say Wrath.
Oh.
Flies over to Wrath, with a 21 to hit you, Wrath.
Oh, shit, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Amazing. You take 9 points of piercing damage as it like stings its stinger into you, and it's like many wasps swarming on you at the same time. Ilfa, holding Toki's hand, is
Thought we were holding hands.
yeah is going to move like this way, or try to.
Why?
And is gonna
Look
crouch,
at-
take out her pen, and start trying to sketch.
Toki, if she wants to die,
Is what she's gonna-
Let her die.
Is what she's gonna try to do. She's holding your hand. She doesn't drop it. She's almost like trying to take you with
Can
her.
I try and pull her the other way?
Yeah, you can. Roll like a persuasion check rather than any sort of like strength or anything like that.
Okay. Have advantage from my silvery barbs.
Nice.
Hey.
Good, because that was a 5.
Mm.
That was an 8. I think it's a +0. I don't think Toki is persuasive.
From one academic to another, do not follow your.
That is an 8.
She looks
Toki's
at
looking
you.
at her with really, really big sad wet eyes. Like, please.
Heart. There's a heart full eyes.
Yeah. She looks at you and she's like, I may never see this again. Like, imagine if you saw Galen, would you just run?
No, I wouldn't run.
I don't want to touch it, just to hide. And then as she like points to the tree and she's like, it's left feathers and spines and this egg sac thing, we've never seen these before. I need to get some, I cannot just run.
We can come back.
But it's here now.
It might kill you.
They probably will not. They've stolen the treasure. It may track it down
They can't
somehow.
see them.
No, but it may track it down. I can hide, wait for it to calm down. I think you should stay with me. Imagine. the discovery of it, the truth. You care for Galen and the truth. No one has come this close to it before. Toki,
Oh,
imagine
Roll
what
a
people would
persuasion
say.
check. Roll a persuasion check, Lauren.
I don't think she needs to. I think Toki's going with her.
Oh God.
Galen, get on it.
As Ilfa drags you like into the trees more, and you go with her holding her hand, and she goes like, shh, and then like crouches down, and she's got a little notepad out. She's like, maybe keep your sword handy, but imagine what
Yeah,
they
I'll
will
do
say
that.
about us. And then, so Wrath, as Serena Williams darts towards you and attempts to try and sting you, you turn back and you see Ilfa and Toki hand in hand walking
Skipping
into the
into the
undergrowth.
woods.
I'm so. I'm like, okay, if this bird doesn't kill you, it will. What the fuck are you doing? Get your ass back here.
It's a 13 to hit you.
Oh fuck! Again.
Oh no!
It hit.
No.
So that is.
I really need to get armor at this point.
It's not rolling it. It's upset. Please just roll. Okay. That is 11 points of piercing damage. What are you on?
2. This is why I died last time.
And you don't see this, Toki, because you're.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can
No,
see it. It's not
We see
super
it.
thick. You see. You all see.
He's so far away from me.
Yeah. As we'll pick up with the Jagrethan's turn next week rather. As we end on this moment of Toki drawing his sword, crouching to protect Ilfa, who draws the Dragethan, the thing she's been working her whole life towards proving exists, and she's got this moment of glory and she's not letting it go. As the Dragethan battles with Stevie Wonder and Silver Warner, and 2 other wasps swarm around Wrath, stinging him relentlessly. And as Alanis, Harvey, and Wraith sneak out of the clearing near to safety, you turn your heads, the 3 of you, and you see that it has not quite gone according to plan. But we will pick up there
According
next
to plan,
week.
our son will be married. Sorry.
And we'll pick up there next week. Thank you very much. But you found the
guys.
Dragethan, it exists.
God, I wish it
glad.
didn't.
Yeah. Well, Toki's gonna have fun with his new party, and
Got
Just
betrayed.
Toki and Ilfa
Hikey
throwing
by
it out on
Toki.
their own.
Toki and Ilfa against the world. 2 academics trying to.
We just
prove
believe
their
in
theories.
truth. Yeah.
Sorry if you don't believe in the truth.
Oh gosh.
When you think your friend will come with you, but they don't.
Oh.
I see no one right now. I'm just getting stung relentless. Toki
Yeah, you
is fucking
don't.
wandering into the woods. I don't know where the other 3 are. I'm just
No, you can't see
Round goes
them.
down.
Trees and the
Toki's choosing
Dragathan.
Wrath over Ilfa and the truth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This isn't okay.
Well, it was meant to be an insight check, day pals.
Oh yeah.
Was it? Was that your plan? Oh, right. Sorry, I
No,
thought you were like, I'm gonna
no,
be finding
genuinely.
everyone's secrets. Oh, I see.
I feel personally attacked by Toki.
So I don't feel as good as I did at the beginning of the session. I'll tell you that right now.
She just got me. She just believes in all the things
Yeah.
Toki believes in.
I was so mad at her last session. You led
Yeah.
the charge of the "this woman is crazy" brigade.
Yeah.
Now
And then she wasn't crazy.
she is crazy. She's gonna get us all killed.
That's
Yep.
right.
You're only crazy if you're wrong.
Exactly.
She's right, and it's worse.
Yeah.
But also, like, I can't leave her. It's Toki's 2 favourite things: the truth and protecting maidens.
Either made me
Agent.
protect me. Protect me.
Protecting.
Protect Wrath.
And if Wrath may be with the maiden next time, next round, if Wrath goes down,
I'm the literal maiden. Protect me.
Yeah.
you don't need it.
It's true. I don't need no knight.
This girl really, really does.
Oh, that's a good point. We should have checked. Does Wrath getting hit impact my invisibility? Because it's concentration.
Oh yeah, is invisibility concentration.
No, I'd have to roll
Yeah.
concentration
oh, bloody
checks.
hell. What did you take? I've closed D&D Beyond.
like 13 and an 11, I
yeah,
think.
I think so. Yeah.
No,
No, 9 and
Was
11.
it
9
9?
and 11, right. Yeah, you're still invisible.
Excellent.
Nice.
Cool.
It would kind of be useful if you weren't, just so I could see where you were. But
Yeah, it's alright.
I fucked myself here. It's fine.
Even
To
then,
be fair,
they're all
we've still got the
surrounded in
plus
shadow.
10 to stealth, so it's...
Yeah.
I'll just die alone this time.
We
We
see
should have just
you.
left you guys
I'm
way
coming
further
for
out.
you.
You can't.
Doesn't feel like it.
Nope.
I'm gonna bunny hop over to you.
I saw you skipping away.
Yep.
They weren't
Stop.
skipping.
Skip.
Hand in hand with
Yeah.
Elena.
We were
One
stealthing.
Hand.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's alright, your twin sees you. You don't see me, but I see you.
No.
Right.
So I
everyone
can
say
take you out. I've
bye,
done it once.